their fields are soft and green. The tower stands at Thornwatch Hill, though fewer lanterns flame, but stone and root and winding track still know our family name. So drink, my friends, and travel light, no matter where you roam, for every road that carries you is only leading home.
So, when we last left off, you guys were in the forest, short distance from the town, and had put to sleep several goblins who had threatened you in the middle of the night. You guys were heading out there to prove to the town watch that you were capable and competent and skilled. Although in the hiking, apparently some of your skills have lessened quite a bit, so you're not quite as confident anymore. But there's apparently something affecting the warden or the wardstone for the town that you guys were heading out to investigate. Previously, some guards had been dispatched to go take a look, and according to the town watch, they deserted and left and haven't returned. And as a result, caravans and trade coming through the area have been being robbed or waylaid or just not making it through. You guys are still on the hunt for your wooden action figures or miniatures that you've been finding with some of the goblins. And again, you guys are all generally spellcasters and not super tough in combat, so keep that in mind. And I think the discussion at the end of last time was, hey, maybe we should take these goblins back to town because we're kids and we don't want to murder them. So let's take them back to town and prove that we're tough kids and we can handle ourselves. So I don't know what you guys wish to do.
You have to tell me how to balance my character.
Okay, if you want to balance it for the 15 points, then the stat bonuses that you have for your characteristics, adjust your temporaries up or down until the total of the stat bonus column comes out to plus 15. Okay. Now, if it's close to plus 15, like I said, I'm not overly worried. Okay, you had a very high bonus again?
30 something.
Okay, Matt had 50, so he
40 something.
So that was the dice rolling that people had. It's like put them really high.
There's a reason why. Well, actually, I'm now realizing that all my skills were high, not because of that, but because of because
you had that bonus a second time.
Yeah.
So that made a big difference also. Thad and William made their characters just using the 15 points, so nice and simple.
My best skill now, I think, is 20.
Again, I'm not super worried about it for the one game. The idea is let's get through the last scene or two of this storyline, and that finishes the tutorial of the game, and then we can work over time to develop the other characters.
Wait, really? Your best skills 20?
I have a 30 in channeling. No, common. Speaking common, I have a 30. My next highest skill bonus is a 20.
Your spellcasting's better.
No.
It's not?
No. Then a 15 point is nothing.
Yeah.
It's a very, very low.
Depending on how you split your stats up.
And I'm not including PowerPoint development and hit points. Right. That's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, and it depends on, like I said, where you put your points. I think, like Thad made like a 90 strength and a 90 con, and then took low stats elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as the total comes out to 15, you can take negative temporaries if you want.
My highest temporary stats is 72.
Which is more moderate. That's perfectly fine. But you absolutely could specialize if you choose to. You will eventually reach your potential. Now, that's the other caveat, which I'm assuming you knew. Your temporary can't be assigned a number higher than your potential.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was in no danger of that.
And mechanically, when we make characters, the process now is beforehand you had a couple of options to like trade low numbers and so forth. That all goes out. What you do is you roll 3 numbers, take the highest, and that's your potential. Okay. At the end of rolling all 10 stats, you can make 2 sets of swaps to move the potentials around, and then you assign the plus 15 wherever you wish.
Gotcha.
Okay, so just so you understand how the mechanics of that works. And that avoids the extreme cases of a plus 48 or 47 versus a negative 10 or whatever for somebody like that. So, okay. What would the three of you like to do?
I'm sorry, one moment. I may have just done this wrong, right?
Okay.
My bonus, all of my bonuses add up to 15.
Not the bonuses. With the bonus column, add up to 15. You should have a field at the bottom that says plus 15.
Okay. That.
Yeah, the racial one is above and beyond.
Well, I was just looking at total.
Not the total, the bonus column itself.
Okay.
Hey. All right.
That way you have everybody has an equal stats, point wise.
We don't have any rope to tie him up with, so my vote is beat him into unconsciousness, and then
They're all.
I thought we decided we were gonna make like straight jackets with our shirts.
we didn't do that.
There was discussion about that, yes, and the mentalist that you thought was with you apparently was a figment of your imagination. He has since disappeared after the fight.
We did tie up one of them.
Yeah.
He said we could use our shirts enough to get the one that had the stick. No, that he got. That's right.
It was still
Yeah.
one
He
was
had-
still asleep.
One had a stick that was wrapped with your little figures for
Yes.
spikes. One of them had a handful of rocks, and I believe another one had a dagger
Well, you had
or cutlass or
there were
something.
more than one goblin short swords. Is what I.
They had short swords too.
Okay.
Okay.
So we disarmed them, and now we can drag them back. But I still think we need to line up one person per each goblin, and just whack them really hard over the head. Then we can try to drag their unconscious bodies back.
These are predators.
Yeah, that's why we're going to take them back to town. But we don't have anything to tie them up with.
We don't let predators live.
We're not here technically.
Yeah, we have no right.
All right.
And we're kids.
Oh,
Right.
First off, you haven't been here. Your mentality absolutely makes sense. Once you join the group, yeah, you just kill them. Easy.
I thought the plan was we were going to drag him and you just keep casting sleep.
No,
Yes,
that
every
was
few
not the
feet you're
plan.
just
That was not the plan. So I'm going to line up.
Especially now he only has 20 power points. He can't make
that's
it
why
sound
it's
sound.
That's why it's introduced.
When I had 78, I was like, yeah, you can do that. No, not anymore.
Yeah, he can only get about 30 feet, so he's done. Yeah, they are captive, currently asleep. You have them, we'll say, tied up. They're starting to come
All
to.
three are tied up.
Yeah, between your shirts and cloth and so forth.
Okay.
I thought somebody had some rope. May have been the mentalist.
I don't know. Each one of us grab a foot or whatever. We start dragging them back to town. Then I guess.
Okay. So you guys return to town maybe 10 minutes later.
You guys okay with that?
Yep.
Are you okay with
Yeah.
that?
You're doing
He's,
math.
he's okay with it. Are you okay with
The
it?
distance.
Okay.
Takes the dragon.
Okay. You guys wander back to town, where you see the town guard, the watch captain. The two guards are at the gate. They see you coming, and quickly open the door. Say, "Oh my God, we didn't believe you guys were going to survive. We thought you were going to be killed or lost or worse."
We got three of them.
Okay. Well, bring them in. Meanwhile, the watch captain is over by the cook over at the tower. He's currently in a heated argument with a couple of other kids. One looks kind of tough, one looks rather squirrely. They're arguing something about the watch captain saying, "No, we are not letting more kids go out in the wilderness. You're just going to get yourself killed." When they see you come in through the little side gate, and he looks up and goes a little quiet.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I probably have 30 pounds. My guy.
Yeah, well, keep in mind the body scale is off because it's assuming a full-grown character. Mm-hmm. So you're technically mechanically supposed to be a kid. You're not quite as big, but we didn't make that adjustment for the fact that you're younger.
I ended up 6'4".
You are? Oh, I am too. I'm 6'4".
Yeah, but how much do you weigh?
Yeah, I'm slender. 163 pounds.
170. I win.
I got 40 pounds on you and 30 on him.
All right, well, I'll just tell the captain, well, here's three of them. Not sure what you want to do with them, but here they are. We're going to go back out and check that hill thing out. We were almost there. Let me turn around and walk back out before he tries to keep us in there.
Okay. He's looking a little shocked at them and looking back at you and turning back at them, and then he starts yelling at his guards to lock up the goblins.
Are the goblins awake?
They're awake, tied up, and struggling. Not in any situation that they can do anything about it.
As I walk by, I give one a good whack on the head
Okay.
with my staff.
He grunts and complains. You see they're all wrapped up in a mismatch of shirts and cloth and things like that. I mean, far more than anybody that actually knows how to tie people up would need. I mean, they're wrapped around their chest and their legs and things like that.
We didn't want to get out.
They're dirty and filthy with mud and dirt, but otherwise they don't really seem that injured until at least you smack one of them with your staff. The guards hoist them up and carry them off to lock them up. And the watch commander is otherwise distracted if you guys wish to do anything.
Yeah.
What?
the fuck was that?
The range falls apart.
I'll look at one of the guards. Hurry up, give us some rope so we have something to tie the guys up with when we capture more.
Points over to the gate. You see some rope coiled up and hanging up next to the gate.
Run over and grab that.
Okay.
Do we
Here,
want
rope.
to take those
I pull out my dagger.
scaredy cats with
4
us?
pounds for a rope. You pull out your dagger. Okay.
Oh, I can't carry anything
Finish
else.
off.
I'm way overweight.
The guard?
No, the goblins.
They've taken the goblins off to the to the cell. They
I
just
can't
pointed
take
at him. He was asking for rope. He pointed
Why?
over towards some rope.
You can absolutely take it.
No, I can't.
What the heck, dude? He's still got a bonus. I'm in a negative to all my maneuvers right now for the stuff I'm carrying.
So you hand the rope to the
Fine,
ranger,
I will
let
carry
him
it.
fall
I
on the
don't care
ground.
anymore.
Okay.
Are you? Who are you? Before I start, I'm like, oh, wait. Who are you?
It's a small village. We all know each
No,
other.
we're from a different village.
Oh,
Yeah, you were from a village that was having problems. You decided
Oh,
to
are
go
they from the
invest.
same village?
No.
Oh, okay.
Probably should have figured out names first.
Otherwise, he would have been with you.
the same thing. I'm like, fuck, that field is blank.
He probably should have a name. Yes. No, you guys were at a village. You heard there was trouble over at the Sound Watch. The adults didn't seem too eager to get involved, so you took it upon yourself, the two of you, to obviously right the wrongs of the world. Because you're overconfident and he's smart.
You actually have the failure of overconfident or whatever that is. What's it called?
Well, actually,
Flaw.
probably what makes more sense for your character is
Word.
he volunteered,
Word.
and about halfway there, you forgot why you were going.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Did you have a subpar memory?
A very subpar
In
memory.
the old editions, worn clothing did not count versus your.
Basic worn clothing does not count.
Okay, good.
I'm not worried about that. Everything else does.
Okay.
You're looking for every quarter pound you can get.
Yeah. All right. And you're not taking. If you're willing to, hey, you can carry the rope. We're gonna come with us. That's all. Awesome. There you go.
So he looks
4 pounds
like
rope.
a young shepherd with a big sheep's hook staff and holding a knife.
Do I still have my armor and shield?
Yeah, you got all your stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm armored. I have shield.
Yeah.
Helmet.
Sheep herders get
What is
dates.
this, like 50 feet or 20 feet?
I don't know how much did I get.
30 feet.
There you go.
Fucking goddamn shot.
50 or 20? 30. At least you didn't say 32 or something like that.
I don't know. You want to take time and measure it out?
No, how much does this weigh?
4 pounds. That's what
Okay.
Sean said.
Not a problem.
Oh, I feel the weight now. This armor didn't affect me.
The So there's goblins out here, so be ready. By the way, are you an elf or a half elf?
Elf.
Okay.
What are you?
Well,
What are you?
What am I?
Yeah.
are
I'm a
you?
mixed man, so
You big.
He's human.
I'm human, but I'm a big human.
Half elf, elf,
Right, seriously.
halfling, human, common man, I think, right?
Elf. No, just pure.
Are you and I the only?
Yeah, common, yeah.
Are we the only humans?
Yeah. We have an elf. Yeah. The other
Elf,
80s.
elf, halfling,
Slack jaw,
Again,
a whole bunch of elves.
intro game doesn't matter.
Dirty hat.
We're all cousins.
Oh,
Yeah, you are all cousins.
They come from a very small village. There's not much to do.
That is hilarious. We're all Pakistani.
There's
All
only
right.
ever one else.
So, what type of weapons do you carry?
Stick.
So you have a staff, and you have a staff, really?
I do not have a staff. I have a stick.
I have a dagger.
I
I have
have
a staff
stick.
sling.
I have a stick I picked up off the ground.
Yeah. He has a.
Do you know how much fucking swords are in this game?
I have a sword.
Here's 12 pennies. Have a sword. I'm like, would you like a sword?
How'd you afford a
I
sword?
did. It's a goblin sword.
Yeah, sure.
Looks like a rusted piece of sharp metal. It's a short sword.
Okay.
Do you want? You don't have one either? Oh, okay.
You guys have found 3 swords.
Yep. I picked
Handful
up
of
one,
rocks
so I can mark that off my character sheet. Hey, I'm even lighter.
and a spiked club.
Is it Corlaw?
Corlaw is going to have
Oh,
the attack.
I was carrying all 3 swords,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how much a sword weighs. How much does a sword weigh?
2 pounds.
2 pounds?
and I was carrying all 3. So I hand you one. Do you want a short sword? Oh,
Man, because I'm afraid it would immediately send me over.
I'm gonna leave the other 2 short swords here at the gate. I'm not carrying them.
Immediately send me
Okay,
over.
so a short sword is not a fighting stick. It is an arming sword.
One may say it is a fighting stick.
So it's an arming sword?
Considered an arming sword, a short sword is a small arming sword.
Yes.
Be armed.
So it's a full-size arming sword.
No. So Rolemaster now has size categories for weapons. If you are a medium creature swinging a long sword, broadsword, medium weapon against a medium creature, use the medium broadsword table. An arming sword is a sort of like a broadsword. It qualifies as an arming sword, a short sword, or a long sword. Okay? Long swords, their definition is a two-handed weapon. It's a large arming sword. An arming sword is the basic, a short sword is the small one. Okay,
So this is a short arming sword?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you use the small attack table for arming sword.
The guy with the machete, it uses the small falchion table.
Right. And then
you
if
did
you
print
attack
those
small
off.
creatures like, say, goblins, you get a +1 size boost, which moves your small to a medium.
Okay.
You had them all print. You had ours at least.
I
Printed.
I can print them.
Well, they were already printed from last game.
I didn't know where people put their characters or such.
There's some there.
No,
Those are mine.
that's a bow.
Those are all yours.
Yeah.
Where are all the rest? You have a longbow.
That's a lot of money.
A longbow, an arming sword, a dagger, and a short bow.
That's mine.
I think something about a dagger and a short.
Well, I didn't understand it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dude.
I don't have. I left it. I left it here, so whoever would have picked up
I spent my money
stuff that was on the
carefully.
table.
I can print tables if we need it. Or
We'll deal with it.
you can open Corlaw and just go to the page with your weapon table.
I planned on fighting things. We can just put them to sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if it was up to me, none of these guys would be alive right now. We wouldn't have to worry about it.
You've done it with 3 of them already. Well, okay. Well, the group has done it with 3 of them already. Can't be that much more out there.
Well, yes, but one of them was put to sleep by the guy that no longer exists.
No,
Yeah, that's a
was
hurt.
good
he
one.
didn't do sleep.
Yeah, he didn't do sleep. He
and I
did-
didn't sleep.
He picked up the club. He didn't do any sleep.
Who did the third sleep?
I did 2 of them. She did 1. I had a spell storm sleep.
Oh, okay.
My first
before
round
they
was
re-
sleep.
Okay, so before they even reacted, that you got 3 of them. Okay.
Armor sword. Or, yeah.
Yes, we literally put them to sleep before they did anything.
No, they
Fine.
they did what they know. They slung. They did something.
They did nothing. They had lower initiative than you guys.
Yeah.
I thought they attacked somebody.
No, they came out and threatened you in Goblin, and you guys said, "Go to sleep."
We wanted our toy back.
I know.
They scared us. They should have scared us.
I rolled a 98 and a 97 on the same staff. It's infuriating.
Okay, so
That's awesome.
yeah, darn that top step.
Not on the same stat.
Only because you had to throw away the 97.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys outside of the guards are distracted, head back out to the gate, armed with your brand new sword. That's the best sword that you've ever seen, because you can't afford swords apparently. What would you guys care to do?
I'm trying to give you a second one, by the way.
Roll some dice.
Penalty for dual wielding swords.
7.
Ah,
You're starting to welcome to try.
If not, they get left. I left them at the gates.
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to carry that weight?
No.
You might need a sword, man.
I don't actually see
I can't use it
for using it in your option.
There is. There's a whole section on weapon kata, which is where you fight with 2 weapons. Starts at minus 75.
oh,
So you can do it, and there is a skill to counteract the penalty.
Yeah.
Not something you're going to do starting off.
I've seen penalty.
It is.
Over. I guess it makes sense that kids aren't going to be running around with a pair of axes.
Nope. Okay.
okay.
So, trusting the overly tough-looking complete
That's fine,
strangers, you arm them with weapons and head off into the
off
dark
the board.
forest.
Yep.
They're kids. They're not smart.
You look like a bully. Here's a sword. We're all spellcasters and weak. Let's go into the forest.
I'm just spellcaster and wait. I'm not a spellcaster.
Oh, it's a golden thing to have on them.
0.
20 silver worth of gear.
They're
That's
about-
true. That's a fair point.
So 1 gold.
We get the bolts. The bolts are right here.
Ben.
You're not going to be able to screw it in.
Yeah, I don't know why you gave it to me.
Because you can put it in some of the way so it isn't moving around.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a permanent thing.
Or just don't kick it.
I did turn them to.
Yeah, Mulder's under.
Quit, Mulder, quit kicking it.
Apparently. How much power did you end up with after your...
Unlimited.
After my reduction, 27.
It's better than what I have.
26.6.
I went from 78 to 27.
To the arch, you need.
How much
I have-
HP do you...
No.
Hit points?
Yeah.
Negative 19.
39.
I'm sending at 25.
I don't know why I'm trying
25
negative
to regenerate.
19 power.
You have negative
6
stats.
an
I actually suck away.
Your presence make the magic level in the group less. When you cast spells, we have to take everybody's total power and sum it.
1.3.
Yeah, that'd be a cool mechanic. That actually kind of would be a cool mechanic, depending on the universe, like how you structure the magic in the universe. Kind of like Wheels of Time, which, whatever.
I
have that role-playing
like
game.
that. How many power points you get? 1.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that whole game is that you can infinitely cast your spells
Sure.
as long as you want to push it. But there's no limit, and there's also no, like, so you have there's the air spells that you solidify the air literally around people and stuff like that. There's no real rules to what you can do with it. So it's like, okay, wham! You're encased in air. What are you gonna do, big guy with plate mill and sword? You're gonna stand there and die. So that's what the books were about. So that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just let
that's,
it
I
be.
was talking with Dad about that. There's like, you could spend 8 hours and transform 100 cubic feet into gas into whatever
That's
gas
why
you
I'm
want.
going to be like.
Okay.
Yeah, that's moving 100 cubic feet. And anything I'll tell you,
Because it's cable.
Yeah, well, let's say
Okay. My concern is we like to have
Cast
2
fireball.
hours.
I didn't ask how big the room
what I'm
was.
trying
I
to
just
do.
cast fireball.
So, you guys head off into the dark forest. Do you have a goal in mind, or are you just going to trust this guy who's never been out there?
I feel like the arrival of these people drained us somehow.
Yes,
Something
you
weird.
feel weak. You feel tired.
Dude. Seriously.
We're just head off towards the hill. We
Okay, head
know
back
the
towards the
base
same
again.
place. So that's the way we need to go?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head out. About 20 minutes out. In the distance, you can hear what sounds like chanting. Some sort of screeching sound. And possibly some sort of music. None of it sounds good. Like, no, it's not very good quality. And makes you a bit intimidated given the number of voices that you hear. Through the forest, you can see a glimmer of firelight in the distance in the direction that you believe the stone is.
Huh. Well, let's go see what it's about. I'm going to use our childlike stealthiness and
Okay.
move that way.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
Who has the lowest stalking?
Probably me.
I would assume it's the guy with the armor on.
Well, since it is adjusted by his maneuver penalty, go ahead and everybody give me a stalking roll.
Where is that?
It's going to be under, I believe, stealth. So on the,
Subterfuge, stalking.
yes, you're going to have a bonus there from your skill and stat, and then on the front of your character sheet, you're going to have a maneuver and armor bonus or penalty if you're wearing armor. That gets subtracted from your skill.
I forgot when you did.
Okay, so
17, and then
maneuver and armor.
oh my.
Oh, we are all rolling, right?
Yep.
Only plus 7.
I'm better than him by 2.
How do I? Okay.
Oh no.
So on the front of your page,
Yeah, I see the armor. I have 2 things for rigid leather for some
yeah,
reason.
you have two part. You're wearing your head, a helmet, and a
Right.
chest piece, and that's it.
So it says maneuver and armor
As
0
a-
dB.
Right, a plus 0.
Maneuvers -5.
Okay, so you have a -5 due to your armor.
Okay, so I have
Right.
I have a 10 skill.
Right,
so-
and apparently you didn't put anything in maneuvering and armor skill, probably because you didn't know what armor you were going to get.
Yeah.
So it's a skill that you can learn, which will cancel out the -5, just like it did previously. Or there's conceivably a error, a bug in it that didn't calculate it.
Yeah, because I have 2 ranks in it in maneuver
So
armor.
whatever your maneuver armor bonus on the right is, oh, okay, that's because it's already added it in. So
Oh, that's
yeah, your bonus is where on the left hand side next to where it says maneuver and armor. There's a bonus there
on skills tab.
on the skills tab, and then the maneuver bonus or penalty for your armor, the one that's in bold at the bottom
Yeah, on the front.
on the front, that includes your skill already. So if you have a -5, then after your armor and your training, you have a 5 left.
A -5.
-5 left.
He still has a better stat.
Where is it at, Sean?
On the front page,
Front page.
armor section near the bottom, if you are wearing any armor,
I don't have
Nice.
armor.
so you'll have a plus 0.
Thing doesn't
Here's a
work.
0.
I have 0 stealth.
No, you have 0 penalty on your stealth.
Oh.
Unless I
Well, where's the
do that, just
stealth at? Yeah.
Tab.
but then it doesn't.
Scroll down. It's under.
It's under subterfuge, line 127.
I'm a tall way.
There you go.
Not stealthy.
Stalking.
Stalking.
Yep.
So I've got a 29.
Going up?
Nice. So you're having
I need
29
a
skills.
house.
Right.
So else can go up.
The difference being, as he wears armor, if he doesn't know how to wear the armor well enough,
Actively
it restricts him and makes noise
That's-
based on the
that's
type of armor
stupid.
he has.
The only way I
Plate
can
mail,
get
for
the
example,
mouse
is
to
a really big
scroll
penalty.
is
He's
if I
wearing
push
rigid
down.
leather or soft leathers,
Rigid.
so it's not that bad, and he's somewhat trained.
And we're rolling high now.
But I still don't have
That
a
just
negative.
doesn't work.
You still end up with negative because you're not fully trained in your
Even
skill
if you
yet.
feel that there's no like
You can sneak up.
Yeah, I have.
sensor.
You have 2 ranks, you said.
I have a rank in stalking too. 2 ranks in stalking
Sure.
total.
Sure, but you're a fighter, and your agility isn't, well, your agility is probably fine, but self-discipline, intuition. That's probably where you're suffering as far as stat bonuses.
That's nice. Yeah, I love that Barbara has the.
Yeah, I have a 0 for self-discipline and intuition is 0. So
The other one not working?
about it.
Oh, okay. That one not working?
This just the rolling ball, the score.
Okay.
I rolled a total of 53.
53, okay. Anybody get less than a 53? 50.
21.
21. Any other low bids?
I had a 106.
Okay, 106. You're plenty silent. You disappear.
I'm
I mean,
little.
you're a halfling in a bard. You're used to not having the attention. So you head off into the head forward
Do you feel it doesn't have that clicking?
where the ranger apparently is the loud one.
We're in his worst environment. We're in the woods.
You guys get up to the edge of the tree line, You don't think you're able to go any further. At least not without being spotted, most of you. The halfling is fairly confident she could get quite a bit closer. At the edge of the tree line, you see up the hill, maybe 50 feet away, there is a section of low walls. Look like they're badly broken due to age and so forth. At the far side is an old gnarled tree that reaches up where it's grown through the walls. In the center of this section is a tall stone monolith that raises up from the center that looks like it is glowing. And for those that cast spells, you get a sense of warmth coming from the area. Okay. There's visible cracks in the stone, and several pieces, maybe half a foot or so wide, have fallen off and are laying on the ground. Okay. Around it, screeching and whooping and singing in whatever language they speak, you see what looks like half a dozen or more goblins cavorting around, waving torches, armed and armored, etc. Having a party basically around the area.
What are we doing?
I'll knock an arrow.
Okay.
I'll put a rock in my sling.
I'd knock a second arrow.
Okay.
What do you
They
guys say?
currently do
His
not
bow?
seem to be aware of your presence,
So you like reach over and put
but
another one in his bow.
they're only about 50 or 60 feet away.
Do we see any other of our miniatures, like people holding those things?
Yeah, they have a number of them, but being worn either as necklaces. Several of them are hanging from strings on the large stone in the center of the thing. They're scattered around the area. It looks like the rest of the
I'm
collection.
gonna look to see if I can find any of mine.
Sure.
Whatever goblin's holding it.
Okay. Okay. You're just gonna open fire. Okay.
How many are there?
You're gonna take time to count them. What's everybody else gonna do? As he takes.
This is Rolemaster, man. It's a lot different than other systems.
I'm taking aim to shoot.
Or
One.
if I would.
Okay.
I believe aiming is an action, right?
Yep. Okay, so we got William, Thad, Jen, Ben, Matt,
Let me make sure I get benefit from aiming.
George, Goblins. Okay. So initiative is on your character sheet. It is, remember, it is 2d10 plus a bonus.
Oh.
Where is the initiative stat?
Top right.
Top right. Combat training? No.
You should have something on your front sheet, right below your maneuver penalty. It says initiative 2d10 plus or minus something.
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah, top right.
There.
Ah, okay. 2D. Okay.
Okay, William, what'd you get?
13.
14. Sounds like your mentalism is going to rematerialize. That
17.
17. Jen?
22.
Poops into existence.
Ben?
We need them.
Ben, what'd you get? 22?
22. Matt?
22?
George?
20.
Okay, so of those that got a 22, who has the highest agility?
Oh, no. Probably not me.
Where
I have a
is-
2.
Where's the agility?
And actually,
What number?
scratch
You
that.
want the total number?
Sorry, scratch that. Use quickness instead. That makes more sense for speed.
What number under quickness do you
The
want?
temporary stat.
I got a 63.
Temporary stat, not the bonus. I don't care either way. I just.
Go with temporary stat for now. I'll probably go with bonus in the future, but just for
Ben is 67.
the bonus makes sense.
Great. You're like,
There's a lot of mechanics we got to remember. Okay, so Andy, just to fill you in, the group returned to town. They turned in the goblins. In the meantime, they found a bully and his thin companion arguing with the guards about how they're not allowed to go out into the wilderness because they've lost too many kids. So while they were distracting the guards with these goblin prisoners, the other two joined the group and said, "Come with us." They took a sword from the group, who apparently trusts them, and headed off into the dark forest.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Heading off into the forest, you hear the sounds of goblins singing and dancing. They snuck up to the edge of the tree line, and they see quite a few goblins dancing around a stone. And so without hesitation, while Ben's saying, wait a minute, let's get a good count, the fighter says, nope, I shoot a slingshot. Don't need to count.
The wheel on that one doesn't
staff
work.
sling.
At least it didn't work for Matt.
Okay, so Andy, I need your initiative roll. And then between Jen, Ben, and Matt, who has the highest agility? Or quickness, I mean. Ben?
Plus 3.
63.
67, 63, 60. So it goes Ben.
Wait,
Jen,
what? Agility?
Ben,
No,
not Jen.
Quickness.
Quickness stat, temporary.
67.
Ben, Jen, Matt.
Sure?
Yes. So roll 2d10, see if you beat a 22.
Yeah. But don't get a 22, you mess up all the
I
time.
don't know my.
Front sheet, right below your maneuver. Oh, okay.
Roll 35. Let's see.
Well, it's 2d10, not percentile.
Oh, 2d10.
So 8.
8.
Yeah. He's still gonna roll.
You did not get a 22.
No, I didn't get a 21.
If I had my old bonuses, I would have. I think I had like a plus splitter. I had like a 17 or some crazy shit like that.
I got a 15.
15, okay. So, first one up is going to be Thad because he started everything.
Way to go, Dad.
Okay, so you pick out one of the goblins you think has your little miniature. Admittedly, he's 50 or 60 feet away, so it's hard to see this little 1-inch figure on him.
Okay.
But you go ahead and take a shot. So they are surprised. So you have a plus 50.
Okay.
He has a DB of 6, which gives you a 44 effectively, plus your skill modified by range. What type of sling are you using?
Forgot you always have to have fucking pen and paper. That's it.
Nope.
Like, huh?
You shouldn't really.
Okay, so my staff sling skill is all of 15.
Okay, so 15 minus 44, and you are at. You're
I
using.
mean, add 44.
You're using a staff sling. You said you had a 15 skill.
Right.
Yes.
Surprise is plus 50.
Oh, you're right. Plus 44.
Okay.
So
So that makes it what?
it
59.
makes it more defensive. If it's
59.
59, and you're using a staff sling. You said.
Yep.
Okay, so staff sling has a range at this point,
70
is short
feet.
range.
Yep, short range.
Okay, so just plus 0 for that.
So,
You said Cornwall has it?
Yes,
What-
and you are human, correct?
yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
they
yes.
are from a darkness standpoint. They are in light. Where is it? I would call that probably light shadows. So minus 10 for that for range.
Okay, so
49.
thank you.
Okay.
49. Rolemaster.
What'd you get?
71.
71. Okay, so 71.
missed.
It is a big attack.
Oh, is it big?
Yeah, because it's a
Okay.
two-handed staff sling.
So 71 missed.
Missed. Okay. So rock goes flying past him. He stops and looks around at the clatter of the rock and everything. Seems alerted that something was going on. So
his buddies.
yeah, Ben, what would you like to do? You said you were counting them, right?
I guess. Yeah, I didn't realize that was an action.
Give me a perception check.
Oh no. That's a base of 17, so no, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Yeah, they're dancing around too much. You know, there's at least 6 of them,
What's
somewhere in the 6 to 12 range.
What class of crit is a Z?
Jen,
That's weird. I've never seen them before.
see the ranger's sitting there trying to count and complaining that the goblins keep moving, and they all look alike. Meanwhile, he shoots a rock at him with a slight whistling sound.
I'm just gonna stay hidden.
You're just going to stay there.
Yeah.
Matt?
If aiming is a thing, which I can't seem to find, if aiming is not a thing, I'm shooting
Okay.
closest one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recall there being an aiming mechanic per se.
I know we added one when we played, but I didn't know if it was in this.
I don't see it in the action point list per se,
I don't either.
so I'll have to look for that.
All right, so Now, where are the weapon charts? Because I didn't see them in the
You have a what boat in there?
longbow. Okay, cool.
That works.
So are they still surprised?
They're aware, so that you have a plus 25. They're flat-footed, effectively, at this point.
Yeah. So 38 minus 6 is 32, minus 10 is 22. We're within 100 feet. So
Well, you have low light, right?
yeah,
So you don't have the dark dispensing.
32. Okay. 32 plus my roll.
Okay.
That would be an open and low.
Oh.
Hold on a second. Might be a fumble.
How low is a low?
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Fumble is a 5.
Okay. I was thinking
First fumble of the game.
Wait,
Oh, my first roll.
They did increase the fumbles.
Gens.
Even a dagger is like 3 now.
I mean, you might have yours at the bottom.
Okay, so
yeah, that's
the I forget what you are. The magician kneels up, pulls his bow out, and gives him a percentile roll.
I must not have strung it well.
Probably.
It was the extra arrow.
39.
39. As he does so, your quiver gets caught.
Okay.
All the arrows pour out.
It was the extra arrow.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
Okay. You lose your attack, but you still got the arrow that you have in your hands at least. Okay. So we go to George.
I guess I'll shoot one.
Okay.
bunch of kids
What are you gonna use?
ambushing goblins.
For a foe?
Okay. So you got all these modifiers?
No.
Okay. So what, take a weapon skill.
Yeah.
Short bow, I assume, has a range of 50?
It's 60.
60. Okay,
It's
so
short.
you're in short range. So there's no penalty for range. You're human, so you have a minus 10 for light.
Okay.
And you have a plus 25 because they're flat-footed from the attacks.
Okay.
And is it a medium shot or is it a large shot?
It is a medium shot because they're small. A short bow, I believe, is a small table normally.
No.
It's not?
No.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, just a medium table. Your attack is a medium table.
Yeah, but I didn't know if because they were small, it's bigger.
Correct. Which one we adjusted to a large attack in that case. I'm still getting used to that whole mechanic of changing the size all the time. Okay, so they have a 6 defensive bonus, just natural.
Decomposition.
Okay.
Wow.
The other damage is crazy.
5, 8, 7, 11.
And their armor.
One.
45.
So I got a 23 EP.
23. Ouch.
Good lord.
Medium range.
It tops out with 45 for
Oh, I know. What's your roll?
I rolled a 138. Okay.
The range.
That makes sense.
He's skilled.
Before the question comes up, they do specifically address open-ended high and topping the table.
What the range
If you go over, I believe it's 175, for every 5 points higher, you get +1 on the critical roll.
here.
Oh, that's
On the
nice.
critical roll?
Critical roll.
Are
Since
we
that
still doing multiple open-endeds? Like if you roll a 96 and a 96? Oh, God.
well, it's bad when you go the other way for spellcasting.
We didn't put them in here.
Yeah,
Okay, function
Funny,
critical.
my first spell I ever cast too in this game, I almost failed.
15.
My end result,
15.
now you only need to get an end result of 1. 101.
You strike him in
And my
the
end result
elbow.
is
His arm spasms. You get
Was that the
+10
rock?
on your next action.
Okay.
Was that the rock?
He is
Yeah.
bleeding,
It was neuters all over hitting a rock.
and he must parry. As he is like, you got him in the funny bone.
Not even touching the table.
Okay.
That's probably me. I was bouncing.
Andy.
So did you? We left our sheets here. The weapon
The
sheet.
weapon tables, yes.
Yeah.
Which weapon table do you need?
I just have a dagger, but
Okay.
Jen needs her sling and stuff like
I
that.
had dagger.
So the easiest one is I can print another copy. I don't know where all those pages went.
Gotcha.
So let's see, print copy, not all pages, current page. Okay, what would you like to do on yours while that prints?
Within 100 feet.
They are 60 feet away, effectively.
Like to target one of them, so they've stopped dancing.
They're definitely stopping at this point. They just haven't acted, thus they're flat-footed.
Got
You
it.
got plus 25 until they act.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try to cast Jolts.
Okay.
On one of them.
One of them just got hit by an arrow. Thad tried to hit one with a rock. There's quite a few others. Do you want to go for a different one or one of those?
I'll go for the one that Thad tried to hit, just
Okay.
to show him that this can be done.
Just to verify they're actually not illusions.
That's right.
Okay. So this is a jolt spell.
Jolt spell.
Level 1, I assume?
Yep. Level 1.
Is this an instantaneous spell?
This is.
It should have an asterisk next to
Does
the name.
not have an asterisk.
Okay, so it's a regular spell.
Yeah.
It takes 4 actions to cast normally.
And I've got the fast cast, so it should
So
take
it'd be 3.
3. And then I have no helmet on. I have nothing stopping me there. They don't have a helmet on, do they?
No.
Okay.
So mentalism is it's one of your baseless.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a +5 there. No helmet is really that's it.
Yep.
So +5 for that plus your skill.
Okay.
And you need a 1. Oh, you need a 1.
You see that range affects their saves. If you look at that chart you gave us.
Okay.
69.
9 total.
Yep.
Okay, so your spell works.
What's the range on your spell?
100 feet.
So you're at more than half, so they get a +10.
Okay. Which fails. So what's the jolts do?
Jolt, target is stunned at -50 per round.
Is it per failure or just flat out just -50?
Just says -50 needs to it. Doesn't say anything else.
Okay. So some spells do it based on how much they fail their saving throw. They get more effect.
Gotcha.
So they just you zap that one.
Yeah.
He starts quivering, out of time with the music.
Yeah. No more dancing.
Long
Okay.
absurd.
William, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to grab the rope from him,
Okay.
then move in front of the group behind a tree. Try to.
There is no trees in front of the group. You guys are at the edge of the tree line, and they're well aware of where the group is because there's spells going and bows and.
Well, yeah, I know they're aware of the group. Okay. Now.
Hold on. Explain to him how long a round is in this game.
About 5 seconds.
Don't know that anybody's got one.
Okay.
I just wasn't
Didn't even-
completely aware of the situation.
Yeah, you guys are specifically on the tree line, effectively lined up in whatever order you end up wanting to be. They're aware of your presence. Grabbing a rope, you can absolutely do. It's going to affect his next actions because he's going to be tied up with you grabbing a rope. And then you can do whatever you wish. Because I'm assuming, since he was just shooting his sling staff, the rope's not in his hands. It's wrapped around him or something.
No.
And being in front of the group is probably not a great choice.
Stab me!
I'll just pull my staff and wait.
Okay. Okay. Or is there any spells you want to try to cast?
I'm not a combat caster. I was trying to make use of the best thing I could. Was
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Enchanted rope.
Okay. So, for the goblins on the board, you guys are effectively on the tree line. So, Ben, can you grab some figures for everybody? And we'll put them roughly at one edge of a hex, and then put the first wall 10 squares away from them, just so you guys have some room to maneuver. Any figures you want, just so everybody knows who they are.
Take this one. No.
Just grab me a random fighter.
Want me to put some goblins out?
Nope.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I should have 3 more.
I guess we'll use this one.
I just need a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Little one.
Huh?
The halfling.
That is.
Yeah, George's old halfling.
Okay.
Which one?
So that
The halfling piece.
that's 6. Who is missing?
George?
I pulled this one out. You all right with that one?
Yeah, sure.
From George.
No.
This one's me.
It is not being able to print that.
So him, William.
I'll take this guy.
Yes, quick.
William on Spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're saying we need to set up a.
So, set them in like at the edge of one of the corner sections or whatever. You guys are in a line 4 or 5 squares in, just so you have some room to maneuver. Okay. The wall is 10 hexes in front of you.
Ours.
The rest of the terrain really doesn't matter at this point.
Is that you?
Mm-hmm. Fuck me.
Oh, sure. Think that may have printed finally? Yep, I hear. Okay.
Shit.
Nice.
Missing an arm.
Yes, he is. He broke off during the past campaign.
He's been disarmed.
That's right. That's your Warhammer character, right?
You were
Okay.
slave, man.
So take the first wall, put it like 10 hexes in front of you for the 50 feet. The rest of the terrain really doesn't matter, per se. Wherever on it is fine.
Per se.
Yeah. And then George, why don't you put these over there because I'm borrowing your goblins.
He's also missing an ender.
They are behind that wall, just randomly around there is fine.
Those are night goblins?
Well, it's night and they're goblins.
That's too many.
No, that's enough. You stop anytime.
Yeah.
And an ogre, and
I'll take the ogre.
you'll take the ogre?
It's squid off.
Yeah. Good enough.
Okay.
We killed one.
So they react. Music stops almost immediately as one of them is like electrified. The other one is screeching out in pain from the arrow. That occupies their rounds. The other one, and he bleeds. The one that got shot with the arrow. The rest of them scramble for weapons, arming themselves as they are. Which takes us back around to the next round with Ben, you're first.
I load an arrow for one action.
Okay.
Fire at the one that
Okay. For
is
3.
bleeding.
Okay.
So, any bonuses other than my
So-
base bonus?
You don't get any bonuses now, and now they have their full defense, which gives them a 14.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have a
Oh, hey,
one skill.
He, let me adjust with that. He has a 0 DB, so you don't have to subtract 14 on him.
So I'm using a longbow. So would they be considered big or medium?
Are you medium?
I'm medium.
And a longbow, does it show it as a large attack?
No, that'd be.
It's a medium attack.
Medium attack, okay. Then it'd be a large one because they're small.
So, okay, so that's. So that's a 23 DP. Assuming they have 1.
Yes, they have a 1.
So yeah, 23 DP.
Okay. You strike him with another arrow. Give me a percentile roll.
30.
30 on a D. You hit him in the abdomen, giving him a second belly button. You get a whole bunch of extra hits on him. And he is bleeding a lot from the wound. He is still up though, but in bad shape.
Who's the same one you shot?
Yes, he's taking 2 arrows. 1 to the arm, 1 to the belly. Jen, what would you like to do?
I'll load another arrow.
You use 4 actions. 1 to load an arrow, 3 to shoot.
Okay.
Okay, Jen.
Can I see them?
Yes.
Range attack is the reason why it says 1 to 4 is because it takes 3 actions to get a full attack.
I will
Whereas
pick up
for every last weight you take,
rock
it's
and use
minus
my
25.
sling.
Right, you can do it faster if you wish with penalty. Sorry, you're gonna put a rock in the sling. Okay?
And shoot.
Okay? Go for it. Which one are you gonna try to hit?
The one that's already been
The one that
hit
just took
twice.
2 arrows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, have quick load.
So is it just
Oh.
a roll plus the bonus?
You have quick load?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you need, if you specify
I
that.
got with that.
So the first load was instantaneous, that's free. Then you fired for 3. Then the second load takes an action.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So you load your sling and take a shot at him. So he has 0 defensive bonus. So you have whatever your bonus is. Do you have low light vision?
I don't.
You do not. So you have a -10 because you can't see them super well.
Okay.
And then whatever your skill bonus is.
I can see them in high definition. My isn't working.
And in your case, it's going to be a small attack because you're using a slingshot. And you're small.
Catch your poor guys.
So
The bottom left table is the small one,
100.
whatever your total is. Right, bottom left.
hang on.
I just realized the chart's go up to 175 now.
So
They do.
what does the table have to do with it? I got a 70.
Okay, so the table is determined how big of a rock effectively relative to the target you're
So
hitting.
you cross-reference, you look at where 70 is on the chart, so down here, and you cross-reference to the armor, basically class that they are.
1.
Huh?
1 is what they're wearing.
Okay, so we're in 1.
So I didn't hit anything.
You didn't hit anything.
Right, they're too quick for your shot. You missed them.
Okay.
Okay.
Or you just didn't do any damage.
Yeah, depending on how you interpret it.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt. One of them has taken 2 arrows and a rock. Because you weren't really sure whether that rock hit it or not. Another one has been electrified and a rock.
All right, the one that's electrified.
Okay.
He's standing still for me, correct?
He is not standing still currently. He has a 14 dB.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying. Huh?
Keep in mind you dropped all.
I have 1 arrow.
Yeah, he has the 1 arrow in his hands.
That's all you need.
That's right. That's the only shot I'm going to get.
Well, you can get the other arrows back.
Sure, as long as I'm still standing here. Oh, yeah, this is awesome. All right, let's see if I can fumble again. But I missed.
Okay. So we go to George.
I'll shoot a different dude.
Gonna load and shoot another one?
Yep.
Okay.
So is that with the -50 that he had because of the zap or the jolt?
He is the way stun works, and that's why I was checking how many rounds it is. If they are stunned before their action, then they lose their action, or they have that penalty on that action, and they recover from 1 round of stun. Whatever the worst round of stuns that they have is what goes away. So in the case of the first arrow, it hit him in the funny bone on his arm. He was at -100 for 1 round. Okay. If he had done anything, it would have been terribly bad or terribly hard to do. So effectively, they lose their action. In your case, your jolts gives him a stun at -50, so he can do something at -50, or he just stands there because he's trying to get his gear. He just fumble it all over.
Gotcha.
But as soon as their action is done, the first round of that goes away.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if you stun him, there are things that'll stun him like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
At which point, yeah, you're going to have. He's not going to have very many benefits for most of it. It doesn't generally affect their defensive bonus. That's what hit points will do, which is why the guy that got hit by arrows have those mostly nullified.
Oh, wait, what is spell that I failed on? It was a
Right.
shot. Okay, I forgot. Just remember I have Inglorious Flare.
Yeah. Well, you got to cast spells to do that. So, okay, George, you said you're going to load and shoot at a different one that hasn't been attacked yet?
Yes.
Okay. You got one on the board that you care to?
Any of them.
Okay.
That's the sling. That's the great
I got him again.
steel staff.
I assume they had the 14 dB.
14 dB, yes.
So I did an 18 CP.
Okay. Let's see.
We gotta teach these guys what the P and the S and
I know what they're doing.
oh, you do.
Yeah. C level critical puncture. Critical. 65.
65. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot him in the shoulder, damaging his muscles. You do 14 extra hits. You do quite a bit of bleeding. And he is in pain. Okay. So he reels, but he's not stunned by that strike. So then we go to Thad.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the one that George just hit.
Okay.
So what's his DB?
His DB at this point is. I'm scared of the sheets.
Duration C.
His DB
Concentration.
is.
Also, it'll last as long as I'm.
Concentrate.
He has a 4 DB.
4 DB.
So
And then we're in
the letter C.
poor light, right? So light shadows.
So,
Yeah, minus 10 to that.
just a straight.
Whole army can exclude this character.
Good.
Okay.
Plus 73.
That's the big.
Yeah, I need
It's the damage table. He's.
the only way to survive. I'm realizing that now. The only way to survive in this game is to have armor.
What was his armor plus 1?
1.
11 B crush.
This is
Okay.
the.
Yeah, I mean, like, looking even the arrows,
Wait, the hybrid.
there's no advantage of character other than your DB. I
Two.
guess, but
Yeah.
A 2 on a B. You go for more, you get 3 hits on him.
it's not like the previous one where it's like the armor hits you at different levels.
There are some weapon tables that do, but there's not very many.
Yeah.
Most of them just directly absorb the strike.
It's just flat.
Okay.
Letter.
Andy.
I'm going to concentrate on one of the ones that hasn't been touched.
So I would imagine these are the two getting the crap behind you.
So the one to the right of them.
Okay.
Your Matt's right.
Okay, so a completely new one.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a distraction, which is a concentration spell. Same
Okay.
range.
Okay,
So
so
it's
that'll last as long as you concentrate afterwards.
Yeah.
When you concentrate, depending on how you want to think about it, it either takes 2 of your 4 action points, or everything you do costs twice as much.
Gotcha.
Okay. However you want to calculate that. Okay. As far as the concentration. Okay. So what spell are you going to cast? Distractions you set on?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you below hit points due to spell power yet?
No.
Okay.
No. We've only done the one point.
Well, you did. Oh, you did leaping before.
Oh, yeah. That's
Does
right.
it cost a single point every time?
Every level of spell is the amount of points you spend.
Okay, so that means 2 points. This would be 3 because these are all level 1 spells. That
Yeah, if you've only done level 1, then yeah, it's 1 point for each.
all right.
And that spell battery threshold is important, especially if you only have 27 points.
Right.
It goes quick.
Same deal, no helmet. So
Yeah, he has no
and
helmet.
it's my base.
Yep.
So that is a 79.
79.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, he fails that. Okay, so what's that do
A
to
little
him?
bit big.
Target is minus 30 for all actions.
Minus 30. Okay, so just for 1 round or for as long as you
That's
concentrate?
concentrating, as long as I'm concentrating.
Okay.
And your friends are so draining to you.
Sounds good. Okay, so try to keep track of which one that is on the board.
So bad.
Yourself.
It's
So
because
each
of
round that I
that
hold it, is that another point?
His magic
No.
points. It's
The spell's going as long as you
I'm
concentrate,
speaking
it
of
stays. Unless the spell specifies a maximum duration.
No.
Like in the Bard's case, her spells are based off of her performance skill. That determines the duration. But after that, she can concentrate to keep them going.
That you might want to, just in case you want to cast spells, if you remember correctly as
Yeah.
a fighter, if at some point you decide how
question
to
about
get
the
it,
spells.
the magic item that you have
Well,
to be able
all of
to
mine
do
two different ways. Spells are type
look
F
at your realm
Type
you
F,
chose.
what?
M.
Yeah,
I
okay.
never chose a realm.
It's defaulting to something. That's why you have
How does that work?
17
I don't really
power points.
Yeah, okay. So on the listing,
You might want
there
to choose something
is
that's more fitting to what you
type F is for.
Since you're not a spellcaster, I mean, you would
Yeah, I'm
probably
curious about
Yeah, where's that at? Where's your realm?
upper left hand side of your
What's the
front
spell?
sheet.
It's confusing ways, so yeah, it's a mind thing.
Oh yeah, I don't even have anything in there.
So if you attack like a skeleton that doesn't have
Chain, I
mind,
guess, since
they're
you're-
automatically immune.
Oh, the men's voice.
Okay.
That's the only notation.
Well, essence.
So you're using it as
Essence
a
is
force.
what
What's
they-
more druidic?
You use
Essence.
a hybrid
Channel.
column.
That's what I am.
So
That's a ranger.
which only applies if you're trying to make it such that you're not the one visibly casting.
Mentalism is lay healer.
That's what that subtlety applies.
Oh yeah, subtlety. Okay.
Subtlety is only if you're trying to do it in secret.
Okay.
Essence is
That's what I was worried about. I was trying to see what, because that's a massive bard's negative.
Right. Now yours, I believe I've already applied the base open close bonuses. Your spell list, so you don't need to apply that.
Yeah, I've not done mine. A default to
Voice is up to you. The more noise you make,
at any of
the more likely you are to attract attention.
the big thing is if you chose to cast spells,
Helmet,
it's about what
armor, and then any other miscellaneous modifiers.
most people that are going to wear armor.
So a spell takes 4 actions to cast.
Yeah, that's what my initial thought was.
Unless you choose to go faster, or like Andy, he has a faster casting time.
I don't know.
Well, when we move into the real game, I don't know what.
Faster is a negative 50.
25 for every point less.
Okay. Can you cast multiple spells?
You can cast as many spells as you want if you have action for it.
No?
Okay.
No, I played it too
I'm
much in the other
gonna first cast.
defaults through this just because that's
confusion.
always open in this group.
Yeah. I thought about
That's a very
paladin.
Play my.
have some variety of characters. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast confusion
Okay.
on.
You could be a wizard.
Doesn't take an action to drop my.
That's also similar.
Yeah.
Does
I'm
it-
probably
it's an
going to
duration.
a berserker.
You gotta look at your specific spell. If based on the description of the spell, it'll say whether its duration is instantaneous, multiple rounds, or in Andy's case, it's concentration.
Dropping my.
It's free. It says
Oh,
right.
that's sorry. Dropping something is free. You get 1 free action every round. After that, it costs an action.
Okay. I'll drop my staff.
Okay.
Are you an essence user?
Hybrid.
Your essence.
But he's essence.
Essence mentalism.
Yes, that's his mentalism.
Oh, so he's not essence. All we're is essence. Right? Oh,
Yeah. He's not a semi-caster. He's a hybrid caster. That's why, like I said, those are rare. So I didn't have it programmed in.
One target duration, 1 round divided by 1 round per every 5 fins.
Okay, so every 5 points that he fails gives him another round of duration.
Okay. And
So
range 100.
Okay, so right now they're at extended range, so they're gonna get a +10 on their saving throw. So take your spell list, skill.
Negative 60 overall. I'm spending 2 points on this.
Oh, you're gonna do it in 2 actions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Entire.
do you have that talent of fast cast?
No.
You get -50, man.
Yeah, that's why he wants a -60 plus your skill bonus,
Yep. Which is a 44 or
Okay.
35.
35.
So.
Put you at 25
Okay. Yeah.
Why is he at -60?
because it's -10 for the range. Or the -10 applies on their save,
Save,
not
yeah.
on your cast.
Okay.
It's
So.
50 because you're casting it fast, plus your skill of 35
So.
gives you a 15 negative.
So you have to roll a 6.
Well, as long as you roll a 16 or better, you're fine.
Okay.
But whatever your net total is, what they have to roll to resist.
Yeah.
So it'll be easier to resist no matter what. Because you're taking his -15 to
Yeah.
whatever you want. Okay.
Okay, go for
Good
it.
with that. Oh Jesus. That was close.
This 16?
20.
20.
So
Okay.
5.
So you got a 5.
Yeah.
So they resist versus a 5 plus their resistance bonus and the 10. So they get a 14 bonus plus 60. So they pass the spell. The spell has no effect in this case. What would you like to do for your other 2 actions?
Try to cast confusion. Or not confusion. Distraction, like he did.
Okay. On which one?
These 2 are the wounded ones. This guy's already distracted. So you have all the rest of these back here.
The middle one.
Pick a new one then.
This right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So same basic modifiers. So you got a negative 15,
Hit them, they're not sleeping.
unless this is a higher level.
No.
Okay. So then roll.
This is so.
72, so 76, 77.
Is it 28? That's
So 72 minus 15.
57.
Minus 15.
Right.
Yeah, 57.
57.
Yeah, 57.
Okay, so 57. He gets the same bonuses on saving throw, and gets a 88 in this case. So he that one ignores that spell as well, and then subtract 2 power points from your pool. And while we go around, make sure that you don't have any penalties because you're tired from casting spells. I don't think you are yet, but
So
after
nice.
a few rounds, you will.
If you look at it 2 different ways, this round, if you only would have cast one spell this round, then that other spell the next round, chances are that second round you would have been successful. Whatever goblin, because you rolled a 70, what? He's 2? You have a what skill? 35?
Stat-wise, he would have beaten me on both scores regardless of the
No,
You
the
had-
second one, if you rolled a 70
You had a
plus 35, 105, 107. That's really hard to pass.
Yeah. Well, you would have had to roll over
20 to your stat that you weren't accounting for, I don't think.
Why do I get a plus 20?
They get organic armor. They have organic armor.
They don't have armor.
Oh, okay. Well, I said that.
I mean, even if they had armor, that affects their saving throw. But that's why taking the full round to cast the spell, you want your casting number to be as high as possible because then it affects them. And if you had a 105, for example, the first spell, say I roll a 50, an average number, that guy is distracted or whatever for 12 rounds.
I was basing it off the fact that I just have to succeed with a +1, not the fact that they get to resist.
Correct.
It's just an oversight on my
Okay, which is why we're playing this, to make sure everybody understands the mechanics. Okay, their turn. Okay, so goblin number 1 staggers towards the wall and then keels over. Okay, goblin number 2 shakes off the jolt and grabs his weapons. Goblin number 3 staggers towards you guys. They have a walk rate of.
Is there a spot on this to keep track of your HP and power?
There's an open box below it.
Yeah,
That's where I do it.
in theory, you could keep it there. He staggers forward 3 squares.
I thought that guy was stunned or
He was initially. They recovered last round.
Number 3 would have his.
This is number 2. Number
Number 2, you said picked up his weapons.
Number 2 grabs his weapons. Number 3 is bleeding from his shot and somebody else's, but not stunned.
Which one's confused?
Number 4.
Oh.
So number 3 moves 3 squares towards you. Number 4 is confused, and
So this something over here would be 3. This one would be 4 because this is the one he specifically.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So he stays where he is. Pick a different one.
2, 3.
Assuming they don't have a bow, they move 3 squares towards you as they walk forward. Number 5 didn't have any effect. So everybody else moves 3 squares towards you unless they have a bow.
Okay.
Okay. And we have lots of people here, so I'll just roll. We don't have 8 players. 3. Jennifer, one of them takes a shot at you. So what is your DB?
The quickness or other?
This is going to be your quickness bonus plus your passive dodge. Or passive
22.
22 total. Okay, so they are using a short bow.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm only 14.
I got him to play someone other than the Empire.
Okay. Short bow. They are small creatures using a short bow, which is just a regular bow, it looks like. Yeah, it's the base. So that's medium, and you're small, so it counts as a medium attack. So their skill, in their case,
So them being small doesn't make it a small attack,
because a short bow itself is a medium attack.
but that's not how you describe it. It doesn't matter if it's a medium attack. Your size.
Right, they're using small short bows, which by extension would mean that he's using a small short sword.
Right. And that would give him a penalty, by the way.
It would give him much further. So you're probably better off with your staff, definitely, or your dagger if you get into hand-to-hand. Because the knife he gave you is barely bigger than the dagger.
Okay.
Okay?
So I do have other questions.
Okay.
So you determined that he's currently shooting the small or whatever small table. He's using a small short bow.
Correct.
Does that go up anymore when we get bigger?
Yes.
Like, what I'm talking about in terms of they're shooting the halfling. Let's say they're small and we're medium or whatever.
Correct.
Does that go even smaller?
Yes.
Okay.
It becomes like a tiny attack. There's other modifiers beyond this base table.
Okay.
They made the general assumption that most people are medium size, attacking a medium target with a medium weapon. And then the extreme cases are the small versus large. But there's various ways you can increase or decrease the ratio. The base mechanic is every additional size is 25% less damage and 1 level of critical. Okay. Same way when you're going larger. The same mechanics apply if and when you charge somebody. You get a penalty because you're charging, you're moving, and spending action instead of attacking, but you increase the size of your attack by 1 or 2 spaces or sizes for the extra damage. So it's harder to hit, but if you do, you do more damage. Okay. So they have a 38, and you said you had a 22 defense? Okay, so that gives them a 16. They're at regular range, so they got a 37 against what armor type?
I have no armor.
So armor type 1. So 1 arrow goes whizzing past you. Okay, is there a second archer out there?
Yes.
Okay. He picks out...
There's 3 total archers.
Okay, the second...
4 total archers.
4 total archers?
But only 3 can attack.
Okay, so the second one picks out George. What's your defense?
14.
14 from 38 is 24.
Do we get any bonus for the trees and stuff around it?
Not for this mechanic.
Okay.
Okay. He gets a 52, and your armor type what? 1. He misses you as well. And then the third one shoots at player number 9, player number 8, 9.
I just keep rolling open
That's
ended.
for William.
Let's go to laughter.
That was only 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. What's your defense?
You guys think his rolls were bad and Rolemaster and shit. Wait till you play zeros.
0?
Yeah.
You should have there should be a quickness DB plus a passive dodge.
Oh, damn. Okay. Passive dodge plus quickness DB is 11.
11, okay. Then I roll 67. And what armor type are you in? 1?
1.
Okay, he misses you by 1 point. Arrow goes whizzing past. You feel it brush your hair. That was all the archers that could go, so we are back around to Ben.
For slow motion.
Fire at the wounded archer.
Okay.
Whichever one is wounded. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one of them has taken a couple of arrows, or an arrow and a rock, I believe.
Should be.
That's not gonna hit. That's a natural 19. That's not gonna hit.
Okay. He has 0 defense.
No, I'm not even breaking into the 60s.
Okay. So
Quick load for.
Next round.
Yeah.
you still have an action.
You can take a 1-action attack. You take massive penalties though, don't you?
You can shoot an arrow with 1 action. It's minus 50. You can't swing a weapon. You can't do a melee attack with 1.
So he could easily shoot 2 arrows in a turn.
He could with penalties as a result.
Yeah, 1 natural, which you just did, and 1 minus 50.
If he starts off loaded, then yeah, he could do that.
Can I move?
You can.
I move back.
Okay, whatever your. I assume you move 1 per action point.
Powerful.
5 feet per action point.
Where's movement?
Bottom left of your
Anything that
middle
reduces
left
the number of
is
actions.
your pace.
It takes
Walking per
to
phase.
Walk per phase 5.7.
So yes, you can take 1 square back with 1 action point.
That's wow.
That's 1 action point.
Wow. 5.7.
So Jen, you got arrows flying at you.
I'm gonna try and use the sling again.
Okay. Now, for anybody who's concerned about getting shot, this is where on your turn you decide if you want to go defensive. Okay. So on your, and I want to make sure everybody understands the mechanics there. If you don't, I mean, you have a sling, so making an attack makes sense. But like you're casting spells. If you choose not to cast spells, you might want to go defensive. If you, right now by default, you get your passive dodge. If you choose, you can concentrate, and then you get your partial dodge instead. Okay, that takes half your round. and you're now actively dodging. Okay, if you just want to go full defense, you don't do anything else. You do a full dodge, takes your whole round. You get your full dodge bonus instead. Okay, so keep that in mind as far as your defenses. If you're engaged and surrounded or getting overwhelmed, the fighter going full defense while the rest of the guys try to pick him off is a viable tactic. Okay, something along those lines, because you don't want to get hit.
I don't.
Okay, but if you have an attack you'd rather do, that's viable too.
So
Presumably
you
the
said I
same
can
with
do
the walk
the
mechanic.
attack and
If
still
you have a shield.
Yeah.
What's that?
partial dodge?
You're going to do a partial dodge. It's going to take 2 of your actions. Or, like I told Andy, you can either think of it as it takes 2 out of your 4 actions, or everything else you do takes twice as much. Okay, so you could partial dodge for 2 and load your sling for 1, and then shoot with 1, which would give you a minus 50 to hit. Or you could partial dodge, load your sling, and start shooting, saving 2 actions to next round to finish your attack.
You can carry over AP.
You can, but you're locked into that action when you come back around the next time, or you cancel it and throw it away. But yes, you can carry over AP to the next round.
You risk either wasting action or
Right. Yes. There's drawbacks to it, but absolutely you can, because there's going to be too many cases where you just can't fit an action in that you want to do.
I'll just do a full dodge and step back.
Full dodge. Okay. Well, and step back, you're not going anywhere because all you're doing is dodging.
Okay.
Okay. There's no free step as such. Okay, so you do a full dodge. Matt.
I really like how they did this. That whole dodging aspect of things, I like that. It's going to make things deadly, but I still like it.
Yeah, been attacked, yeah.
It's Rolemaster.
Well, so my point is I can't use it. Like, you can't use your offensive bonus to parry anymore.
You can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
You can still do that.
But it doesn't take, like, I can say I'm going to parry, like, and once I get into melee, I can say, well, my offensive bonus is 20. I'm going to parry 20 and still attack. Okay.
You still can do that. That doesn't change. But nobody's gotten in melee yet.
Let's see if I can F up a spell now. I'm going to overcast.
No. I like it setup.
So what's the purpose of overcast, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
I'm casting a 2nd level spell, which is beyond our ability.
Okay.
So I'm going to overcast.
That's okay.
I need to take a look.
Remember how it used to take us through, we'd be sitting here forever.
It used to take 3 or 4 rounds to do.
Well, 3 rounds
You
just to
try.
get a 1st level spell. That was to get a 1st level spell.
Yeah.
At 1st level. A spell equivalent to your level took 2 rounds of prep and then a round to cast.
Gotcha.
So it's changed a lot. All right.
So you're casting a level 2 spell.
I'm trying to find that chart on here. I don't
Confusion was a
see
level 2
it.
spell.
It's bottom is minus
What's that?
20.
Confusion was a level 2 spell.
Bottom left.
I didn't realize.
Oh, okay. So mark off an extra round. They didn't work, so it doesn't matter right now.
I did.
It would have modified other things. The main thing is overcasting.
You know, level 5.
It's 20 per spell level above yours.
Level, no, minus 80.
Minus 10.
That's your first. But that's where Matt's talking about preparation. If you take a round to concentrate,
What can I
that's preparation,
do for a while?
and that's what gives you the extra time, extra bonuses of casting.
Is it a round or an action point?
It's a round. It's 2 actions to concentrate
Okay.
to get preparation. It has to be the round prior to casting the spell. Can't be the same round.
Just mine.
Well, then I am. I drop my bow.
Okay.
I am.
I like this one. It's called
I want to shout and drink here. I'm not shouting.
a guy had a rage.
Okay, so I'm a minus 20 is what it comes out for me.
So you're gonna cast the spell immediately.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
Shield.
Shield. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll and see if it matters. Shit.
Keep rolling it underneath that.
I do. At 70. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably.
You saw the 0.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I didn't even see what it is.
It's either a.
I'll let you borrow my dice.
For the next minute, I have a shield.
Okay.
And then
Sounds good.
that was 3 of my action points.
Because you got fast casting.
Yes. Who's this? That's the half.
Halfling.
They're shooting at her, so that's my
So
one.
you're gonna move away from the halfling.
No, I move towards. Trying to get myself in front of whoever's being shot at.
Okay.
Where are my movement points at?
Middle left of your character sheet is your paces. You generally assume you are walking, and it's the per phase is each action point. If it's
Can you help me out?
Scroll down.
Oh, okay. 5, right?
it's gonna be a round 5.
5.8.
Yeah, 5.8.
Okay.
So you are free to keep track of the extras if you wish. Otherwise, approximated at 5.
Okay.
Okay? Because I know some people like Matt like to keep track of that.
Yeah. Sure do.
I know you do. George, what would you like to do?
Come back.
Some people don't care about the fractions, some do.
There's a reason why I love this game, because I love the math.
Oh, shoot. Add an archer.
Okay, which one? One of the archers? The one that was injured, or one of the other two?
One of the other two.
Okay.
I have the one the same size. Not
So I
pretty.
assume same defensive bonuses that they have.
Yes.
Dense in that you can't see. Because I
Metalized.
Yeah.
That's what those.
Anime.
Okay.
Those are nice.
Your arrow goes wide. Is it low enough to fumble?
Little nice, solid.
And then so you
that's
loaded,
light.
John?
I have a really
Okay. What's that?
These massive things.
They seem to be moving out around the wall to engage you.
I'll drop the staff, pull my shield, pull my dagger.
Okay.
Shield?
Because
He does have a shield. He's the only one that's not
hero.
wearing a shield.
I know.
I have a shield.
Why don't I have a fucking
You're
weapon?
just waving your hand around.
And,
So that's 2.
yeah.
Cast forward, those pass them out.
Put it move forward.
I'm going to take 2 steps and put
I need
myself
to yourself
Middle.
in the middle and in the front.
Okay. Draw their attention.
Shield caster.
Okay. So then we go to Andy.
I want to do fundamentalist stuff.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to waste all my spells today.
Well,
I
first,
can change
first question:
letters.
are you going to continue concentrating?
I can't concentrate on more than one spell.
Correct.
Okay, I'm not.
Well,
Oh, I need
you
to get over.
can if you can get 2 spells cast.
Gotcha. But I would have to fast cast. I would have to use my quick cast and fast cast together.
Or stretch it out over multiple rounds.
Yeah. No. that's
Because
okay.
a default spell, because it's double, takes 8 actions. So it takes both of your next 2 rounds
Gotcha.
minus 1. Minus 1 action point
Yeah.
to cast another spell and maintain your concentration.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to drop this one, and I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt a level 2 spell, so I'm going to overcast.
Okay. What spell is this?
This is going to be numbing.
Numbing. Okay.
This randomly numbs the limb of a target, making it completely useless. So I'm going to go for one of the bowman, trying to hopefully get one of his arms.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, that's one of the scariest suckers out there. And the evil ones of those guys.
Oh, there's like I seriously was going like
You can
there's
just walk up to someone and go, suicide.
there's a level 4 spell that is the most basic thing, but I want it so bad. It is minor sense control. I can make you itch anywhere just by concentrating at you. You're gonna get a butthole itch for the next 2 months.
You're not actually affecting his arm. You just make him think that it's numb.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't work now, buddy.
What I hit is the pain spell pain. It's like boom, there goes 25% of your hit points or 50% or whatever. It's like what? Just call it that.
What?
I can make someone just fall.
It's 26.
Yeah.
Did you just take
I don't have
minus
any.
20 for casting over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine are all
26, you said?
26.
almost all
Okay.
mental.
Yeah, he passes with flying.
Early transmutation.
Yeah.
Now that counts as
What
2
are you,
because I was a level
Yep.
2 spell.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you roll a total
Magic
of a
mystic.
0,
Mystic.
you always spend the power point.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of.
I'm hoping you numb his tongue, so.
Gas.
So, like, I have that.
It's limbs. Sorry.
Gas, water, and
I was
salt.
trying to stop
William.
him from shooting in.
I'm going to spend 4 actions to cast Confusion on one of the Rangers.
We only have one ranger here. That's easy.
Traitor!
The archers?
One of the Goblin Archers.
Okay, which one? They've been targeted by several spells. They seem immune.
One of the.
No.
That one? Okay. So full round cast. Take all your bonuses and this is the level 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so include the minus 20 for level 2.
And a warlock.
And roll.
Is this table how you plan on doing?
Yes,
Rolemaster.
although it's sizable, so I was thinking about making one that's more like a rectangular to fit better in the table. Otherwise, yes, I'm planning to use something akin to that for terrain.
Okay.
I don't want to do a full battle map, and I don't want to do foundry.
I have an idea that I'll talk to you about tomorrow.
Okay.
The spell range is on his
Separate
bonus.
little things for saying, yeah,
Yes.
this far away,
So-
archer or something.
Well, I'm thinking about designing markers that we can put underneath these. Be like, okay, this is Goblin 1, this is Goblin 2.
I thought it had those. I was going to ask you. I thought you
I haven't ever done that because we haven't used miniatures for so long.
Admittedly.
93.
93? That's a pretty darn good one. Okay. Yeah, he's going to fail that. So how long does this spell last?
5
one
round. One round for every 5 fails.
Okay, so he got a 47 and you got a what?
And 95, I believe, but let me recheck that. It's 40. I have a 35 skill minus 20, 15, so very off. 86.
You know what's
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
So 86 from 47 is,
Who's a block? Oh, I have a negative block.
we'll say 40. Yeah, 8 rounds. Okay, and so 8 rounds at what?
It adds your block.
8 rounds.
adds to your dodge.
When you're
Target is incapable of making decisions or initiative actions or may continue to fight current foes or in self-defense.
Okay, so 8 rounds, you're just standing there drooling unless somebody engages him.
Nice.
Not have to concentrate on it.
So he is number 8. You pick whichever one that is.
Tower shield.
So what we used to do as far as keeping track of them, Thad, is I would number them as they would come up, and then the group had to keep track mentally which number they were. If they lost track, then it became a new guy to give them the incentive to pay attention.
Yeah, but that was also when we were 20.
Right, we're a lot older now. Our memory isn't quite as good. But for this, yeah, I don't disagree with some sort of a token for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a little something you can print out pretty quickly, I would think.
tell a tooth.
Their turn.
Little flag works.
Okay, so number 1 is down. Number 2 is okay. 3 is bleeding. So they all the melee guys are going to start to run. So they go 9 squares towards people around the wall.
Holy shit!
How many? Who?
They're all the melee guys.
All of you guys. Okay.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I know.
1, 2, 3.
Do they go over the wall?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I don't think they could reach you, so position them wherever it makes sense for them.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this guy, he's bleeding behind the wall.
He's down.
He's down. Okay.
Okay.
There's only 3 melee guys left.
There's only
I'm 3 melee, 4 archers.
4 archers. Okay, that's why.
No.
Okay, so number 8
You gotta get your.
stands there confused, looking at the strange lights,
I'll put him.
not doing anything. So yeah, he's just doing stuff. The other one, one of them is
That wasn't the one I confused, was it?
no.
Okay. Just make
You were confused by it.
I was.
Yes. So the one you guys have been shooting and hitting was one of the archers, correct?
I dropped that.
Okay. So the ones that are charging at you are uninjured. The one that is injured shooting at you takes a shot and goes for the halfling.
Can I interpret? Well, we got 2 people that are generated in front of them.
You can actually. They do have mechanics
Okay.
on how to interpose.
Yeah, they do. I remember that, but I don't remember how to do it.
I don't recall myself.
I do, so you don't.
That's a good question.
Wait, so what's the rules for using
My
these?
stuff is. I mean, it would have partial cover.
Right.
She would have partial cover, possibly, depending on how you would determine it.
It is defend another, I believe. So arms law, attack, special maneuver, protecting others. Okay. Sometime you may want to parry or use a shield to protect an ally. You can do so by sacrificing offensive capability to interpose between you and the other combatants. You must be within melee range of both combatants and get a penalty to OB equal to your position based on the table. That's the rear, flank, etc. sort of thing. Okay, well, no, it's if you're between them, you get a 25, minus 25. If the defender is between you and is between the attacker and okay. If you're in between the attacker and the defender, it's only minus 25. If the attacker and defender are next to each other and you're on the opposite side, it's minus 100. But you can still do it. You can like reach around them and put a shield or something.
Okay. That's melee.
That's melee. All other scenarios is minus 50. Does not apply otherwise, but I am fine with the basic concept of if you are with the logic of you're in between in the line of fire, you can use your shield at a minus 25. Now that is countered by that penalty is reduced and I lost that example. Where is it?
I don't have a shield skill, so.
Well, you have your shield. I don't know if that gives you anything.
25 PB.
Your battle expertise protect is what nullifies that penalty.
Yeah, I don't know that. Do you have that?
What?
Battle expertise protect.
You and I are potentially in between the target, or the archer and the target.
Protect, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 2 ranks in it.
Okay, so what's your bonus for that skill?
12.
12. So you could give, in that case, 12 points, because I assume your shield has a 25 DD.
Okay.
You could give 12 points to the halfling by throwing your shield in the way.
But we're not next to each other.
You don't have to be next to each other, you have to be in the line of fire.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do that.
In this case, their base mechanic is melee only.
Okay.
You're using your shield or your weapon skill.
What's the disadvantage of doing that then?
He loses one of his defenses for his shield. He only gets to use it a certain number of times around.
I'm just trying to understand the disadvantages.
I agree. Otherwise, you just do it all
If
the
you have a
time.
normal shield or a full shield,
Normal shield.
then you only get
2
20, so you only give her 8. And you only get 2 attacks you can defend against.
Right. Once that shield's used up twice in the round, you don't get the shield.
Where'd you come up with the 8 from?
You have a 12 skill.
Yeah.
It's a minus 25 for the defensive maneuver.
Okay.
And then your 12 cancels that out. So it's 13 off, so it's actually 7 is what you give her.
Okay. So I have 7 more points.
If I had skill in even 1 rank, I would try.
And the thing to keep in mind is she's also doing nothing but she's doing quite a bit of dodging already. You may not need to give her 7.
So do I get the
Yeah,
quickness
she's a little
bonus
kid. I'm going to do it anyways.
and the full dodge?
You get your partial dodge because you moved. Or
No.
Oh, you
get
did,
full.
take full dodge plus your quickness bonus.
Okay. So I got 54.
54.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 7 is 61. Okay.
If he doesn't want to do this,
That's up to you guys
I
before
made my choice.
Yeah.
I was about to say, we don't know each other. We don't know how.
Well, you know her.
Right, but I've never seen her in combat.
2 foot.
Yeah. She just talks like her kid's fucking mangled.
She looks like your baby sister.
Yeah,
He's 5 months.
Child. A little child.
Okay, so you have
Come on, Goblin. Sparta kicked the fucking 2-year-old.
You have a 61 versus his
The Goblin's supposed to do
38.
that.
So that gives him a 23 negative. He takes a shot and doesn't come close. It gets blocked by the shield as the warrior blocks it out, knocks it out of the way.
She spotlights.
Okay, we had 3 other archers. 1 was confused, and then 2 are otherwise normal. The first one goes for Ben.
My passive, so that's going to be 19.
19.
And I have heavy cloth on. It says 83.
Okay, I'll start with the basic one. 19, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, 19 from 38 is going to be 19. 59 on a short bow. If anybody has a short bow,
Miss.
I figured it's
You only hit a 68 plus.
Yeah,
that's what I
his
thought it was.
DD is plus
Okay,
6.
so-
okay.
Plus
And then the last one goes from George.
Okay.
What's your defense?
14.
14. 38.
He's in
24.
You're in line with his shot.
He gets a.
I'll throw another.
Oh, throw a shield on him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll throw a shield on him.
Okay, so he gets a. So what's your bonus then?
Is it plus 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
21.
21, 38 is 17, 592.
This is why we invented computers.
Okay.
Now, we just got to get back in practice. Normally I can do this real fast.
So wouldn't this be a tiny chart then?
It is.
We were going over previously.
You are a medium creature, so it's a tiny chart. So look at the 92 versus your armor type.
Correct. It's going to be a 6 ZB.
Okay, 6C.
So
Z. There's now a Z on there.
Yeah.
Targets hold.
Tiny animal critical.
That's what I'm thinking. It's probably the new tiny.
Okay, let me check that.
They won't know.
Z. Critical table.
Aggressive
Um,
actions towards the cast.
Business itself.
It's a good thing we did that because me and him were wondering about it earlier.
I was thinking it was a tiny also. But
Yeah.
I don't think they have tinies anymore. I think it's a reduction on the critical result itself.
You can only guess.
So criticals, critical injuries. There you go.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Criticals higher than an E to an E plus others can be decreased. If a critical is reduced to more than one below an A, move down to the next lower. So your critical automatically gets reduced. So if you roll a 30, whatever that box is, it goes one level above that. Okay.
So it goes to
the
like
Z is like
25 or
Z X Y Z. It's a Z Y X is their notation. That's why the Z's there. So it's one level below an A.
Okay.
Okay. And then the 6, you lose 25%, so take 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. The critical
100.
100? No.
66.
Well, no, that's the
88.
one down. He wants the one above it.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. Strikes your funny bone and damages your nerves,
Okay.
leaving your whole arm tingly. You're unable to handle or hold anything in your hand
Okay.
until it's been healed. You take 2 extra hits, and you're at minus 20 due to the injury. And then roll a dice even at your right arm for your primary arm versus your odd arm.
Which one do you want for?
Even is primary.
It's odd.
Okay, so your offhand is at minus 20.
Right.
As you get struck by an arrow.
How does that work for shooting?
Well, with the bow, you can.
Okay.
Well, no, it's only minus 20. So, yeah, you can shoot the bow with minus 20.
Am I also ambidextrous? If that matters or not?
No, it doesn't.
You're bad.
The ambidextrous would apply if you choose to shoot with your left arm instead of your right arm.
Yeah.
But either way, you still have to use both arms, so you still have the minus 20. You take an extra penalty at that point if you're shooting with your offhand. Because bows are two-handed weapons.
Okay.
Okay?
So he gets penalized twice?
No, because he's going to fire with his right arm.
Okay.
What he was asking is, can I switch hands with my bow?
That was the part.
You could switch hands with your bow, yes, but it gives you an extra penalty for no real reason.
That makes sense. There's I'm tracking.
Are we using the negative 100 instant unconscious?
Yes, it gets built into the game. Actually,
I asked because the goblin earlier.
Correction. Negative 100 is not unconscious. 300 is out. 100 and 200, you start taking extra things like fatigue, and there's other modifiers.
Okay.
So 100 does not automatically take you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I do have a question otherwise because of the claim you made. I thought ambidextrous meant I can use my other hand with no penalty.
You absolutely can.
Okay,
Because
you were saying I would take a penalty regardless. That's what I'm trying to
I
understand.
thought ambidextrous was tiered.
I don't think so. I didn't think so. But
Okay, if it's not tiered, then it just gives you no offhand penalty, which is fine. At which point, whether you shoot with your left arm or your right arm, you're exactly the same. Okay. But because you're using both arms, you have the penalty.
Admittedly, I was curious why on that clinical chart you showed me it was like 140 negative, and I was like,
Yeah.
what's the purpose of making that 140 rather than just 100?
The amount of time it takes to heal.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So we shot the halfling, we shot you, we got one more shot, which goes for George as well again. Okay. So what is your? No, grab that next one. What's your defensive bonus at this point?
14.
14. Okay. And you don't have a shield bonus anymore.
No.
Okay.
He's out.
Okay. He gets a 68.
That's gonna do
1 point.
3 points after the 25.
Okay, so 3 points. Okay. Then we go back to Ben.
How does the movement work again?
Every
Like charging?
Charging, you can take the number of movement points you have looking at the action phase speed. Okay, so if you're looking at your thing, you can walk, you can run, you can jog, whatever you want. Okay, up to your maximum encumbrance pace. Every action point lets you move that fast. However, it also gives you a built-in penalty on your attack when you do it.
So charging actually gives you a negative?
Gives you a negative to hit, but if you're going fast enough, i.e. run or faster, then you get an increased size to the attack.
You hit harder.
You hit harder, but it's
Harder
still
to hit.
hard to hit.
So it's harder to hit, but it deals more damage.
Correct.
Okay.
Makes sense too.
It sort of makes sense. At the same point, it seems like an extra complexity.
It's an extra complexity for sure, but it does make more sense.
So, if I, let's say, ran, and I drew my sword, could I get to this goblin?
Okay, so it's going to be 1 to draw your sword.
Yeah.
I assume you're going to drop your bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 to draw your sword. What's your run speed per phase?
17.2.
Okay, so that's 3 squares.
So 2 action points to get to him.
2 action points to get to him, and then because you are running, basically you have a minus 75 on the attack. That's where the third column, the penalty comes in, because you can do an attack on the run because you're swinging as you run up to him. So you run up to him, you get to him, you take the minus 75, and then if you hit, you increase your damage, your size of attack by 1 level because it's a run. Okay. Now,
I'm not going to do any of that because
if you have combat maneuver skills like the fighter might, you can cancel out some of that negative 75.
No, I don't.
That's where footwork comes in.
We're going to just take another shot at the archer that is already damaged.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm racing it.
That's footwork, right?
Footwork.
Hey, 82 plus my.
Man, that
How in the hell do you read that? Oh, okay.
Because I have eyes.
What? I can read it when I get to here. It's like the glare from the light gets to it, right?
Ben's getting sassy.
And I can't argue against that.
What are we gonna think? All of us are like, yeah.
No, you don't have eyes.
108. So that's another 23 DP.
23D.
Who'd you shoot?
So
The wounded archer.
Same one that's been shot.
The wounded
the
archer.
target is smaller than you, right?
So it's smaller than you.
It's a longbow.
He got to the large one. He's on the large chart.
He's on the large chart. So
Yeah.
technically,
But
it's
according to this,
a longbow is a base medium, right?
Yeah.
Right. So he goes to large because it's a smaller target.
Yeah.
So that's more than enough to take him out.
Okay, do you want to roll for the critical?
Yes, you always want to roll the critical regardless.
Because sometimes you get extra attacks or whatever.
39.
39 on a D.
Yeah.
39 on a D. You shot him in the knee, damaging the joint. He's bleeding a whole bunch, and a whole bunch of stun. No bonuses for you.
You don't have
Quick load and partial dodge. Can I do those one action?
Yeah, you get 2 actions for a partial dodge.
Okay, then I walk over here.
Okay. Okay, so
Get Lord of the
Jen.
Flies up in here. Just
Sorry, Matt.
Oh, no, you're
I
good.
can't.
Hell, if I didn't have to waste a move point to walk to you.
So I wasn't
it's
talking
only
about that. I was talking about
Against one
the
attacker.
Flycast shoot.
So how fast can I move?
I would fire back at you.
How fast can I move?
if you
It depends on the pace you want to go. If all you want to do is walk, which is typically what you would do if you're doing other things,
I don't have anything.
then it's whatever your pace
I need my
per
plus
action
one.
point is, which is listed as your per phase.
Drawing a weapon is.
one hit point.
So what's your walk per phase?
It says negative 25 for 1 action point.
The one left to that.
Oh, to the left.
Luckily, my ship.
Per phase,
is-
Yes.
4.6.
Okay, so we'll call that 5. So every action point you can walk 1 hex. Okay? If you want to go faster, because like Ben was thinking about charging, then you would go run. You just run, assuming your run per round gets you to the target, then you go, but you attack at minus 75.
I don't want to attack. I want to move away.
You just want to walk. Okay, then you can run or walk or whatever you want. The
So I
difference
can
is you
move.
don't get the defenses.
Whoa.
So I can move 2 squares and still do a partial
Absolutely.
defense.
Yes, that's valid.
Okay. Well, I want to
What's
move
happening?
back behind.
Take care.
Yes.
Okay. You back up.
And then do
but-
partial defense.
Okay. Keep your defenses up. Okay. Matt.
Alrighty. hold your shield still.
Okay.
I cast enchant shield.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do it fast. Because, well, I don't need a weapon out. I have sweeps and throws.
So you're already at minus 25.
Oh, I think you failed.
I have fast.
Okay, so it's a 3-action thing for you. So your shield
Enchanted.
he holds a torch to the bottom of it.
Fucking Thanos snaps away. Like, oh, okay, it comes like my allowance.
But I'm just looking at my sweeps and throws skill. Oh, it's my best skill. Okay. Thought my machete was my best skill. It's not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and. Do I care? Am I carry?
Sweeps and throws is so nasty in this
You're
game.
not your elf.
So nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to cast it.
Okay.
Normal.
Okay.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
Crit failure.
Yeah.
Oh.
By.
Shield just explodes. Shrapnel.
Hold your shield, Skrill.
Hold on. Hold on.
Except for Jen, who stepped back.
The normal spell.
Drop the dice under you.
This is so.
Every single time I try to do anything this game,
I killed a goblin.
Okay.
Did you enjoy this more than Warhammer?
I love it.
You know,
Okay. So
whole
what,
rose tinted glasses and all that.
25. I got a 5 with the 20.
you're an essence user, right?
Okay. A negative 21. Hold on. I have a negative 1 net.
Negative
God
1
damn
net.
it. Yes.
Okay, so you still spent the power
This
point.
5. 1.
You still spent the power point. Now give me an open-ended roll. Add 1.
This is the image I was thinking for your book.
No, you have one back.
She wants us to send
Oh,
a baby.
you get
42 total.
you get to add double the.
I get to add 5 per rake of. No, Inglorious Failure rake. I have 2 rakes of that, so I add 10 to my roll.
Oh, okay. So 42. And what type of spell was this?
A total of 42, and it's a.
Utility, I assume.
It almost has to be.
Might be force.
on a phone.
It might be.
Did your papers on?
I must know.
Shield Master and Shield is utility.
Utility. Okay. You step over. Tell him to hold his
Oh,
shield.
I didn't have to step over.
Okay. Well, he steps over. Hold your shield straight. Halfway through, he realizes he's casting the wrong spell.
Ah, nice.
And it's a rabbit.
Darn it!
God.
It's reacting up again.
It is.
It's obviously contagious. You have an aura effect of bad memory.
I'm gonna have a negative memory.
Oh, okay.
My God.
George, you see your friend the wizard fail a spell. He gets confused.
So I do have a healing bird. How many AP is it going to take to apply?
A healing herb?
Bird.
Brew. That is question.
I would just pause this.
It's going to take 1 to draw it out.
That would have given
Okay.
you a plus 10 DB.
That's goblins.
That's the
That would
basic
have been
one.
nice.
Yeah.
And then that would be
And it's
under
magic, which, you know, depending on what they have.
brews. I believe it is drink.
That'd be just a
We'll
dick
call
move
it-
on Sean's part.
We'll call it 3, just so I don't have to look it up.
Full effect.
Okay.
Okay. And then it takes effect in D10 rounds.
Oh, that's.
Okay.
Oof, Rolemaster's so different than
So you
everything.
drink a healing brew?
No? That could be.
Hey, go for it. And then roll a D10, and that many rounds, it takes effect at the start of your round.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Oh, could be. Nope. Is it a 1?
No.
6. 6, okay.
So,
That could be interesting.
do you have shield skill?
You take the potion before the battle starts.
Matt said that last.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Load up ahead of time.
Enchanted Shield says gives a plus 10 magical bonus to a non-magical shield,
It's a waste.
comma, enhancing the wielder's shield skill.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like it enhances the DB of the shield, it enhances the wielder's skill.
Well, it also,
Does both?
the shield could be used as a shield bash.
What's this? But I mean, my point is, like, I have my shield is a 25.
It only applies, what it's doing is adding a bonus to his shield block skill.
Right.
It doesn't make the shield a plus 30 shield. It makes it a plus 20 shield that he's more skilled with, so when he blocks, he gets more defense.
Gotcha.
Because normally, if he's fighting a strong foe, he would at least be taking a concentration action to hold his shield up and get a partial shield block,
That which enhances his.
which will enhance it. Right.
Well, I told him that if he uses a concentration to do the partial defense, he gets his block and his.
No, it gets one or the other.
Wow.
You only get to dodge or use your shield. So whichever one you specialize in is what you should specialize in.
It's so because it's exactly the same for me, except for actually my partial is better as a dodge than it is a shield. That's frustrating.
Well, it mechanically, their rationale is because the maneuver and footwork involved to dodge a strike is quite a bit different than it is to interpose your shield in the strike, which I can sort of understand. Because in one case you're trying to avoid being hit, in the other case you're trying to get them to hit your shield.
But he still gets the passive DB of the shield versus however many opponents there are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That doesn't change, but your plus 10 only affects his skill, which doesn't change the passive.
It's just not as powerful as I thought.
Correct. Yeah. Now, if he's about to get surrounded or whatever and going full defense, it makes a big difference because he gets a 10 on each one of those strikes.
Yep.
Thad, what would you like to do?
Did I have any AP left?
We'll give you one.
I'll step back.
Okay. Move back side.
And I also have the question of what's the disadvantage for not running through I believe.
I have not.
Or normally it's the penalty associated with it. So if you're doing anything else, then it has that built-in minus 75 and so forth. If it's difficult terrain, then you might have to make a maneuver check or slip and fall if it's rocky terrain or whatever.
I got my 5.
If you just walk, then mechanically I have the same challenge. You're still getting the multiple penalties, but if you run for one action point, you got the minus 75. If you just walk, you have a minus 25. But if you spend your whole action walking towards the enemy, you're still going to have that penalty. You're better off running towards them.
Okay. So in the case of my action, what's the disadvantage for me running back? Because I didn't actually have a check.
Because you didn't have a check in this case, there really isn't anything.
Okay.
So you could run one action point worth of your distance.
Okay. You can move me back 3 squares.
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah. Because I'm saying that drinking a brew is something anybody should be able to do. There may be limitations on that. Like drinking something is relatively easy. Flying an herb, you can't go anywhere. You have to sit there and actually bandage yourself. You have to do skill checks. Drinking an herb, it's already prepared. All you do is drink.
I don't have skill.
But that's why the brews specifically have a delay before they take effect, and when they are brewed, they only last for a week or 2. So you don't generally brew them up unless you know you're going somewhere dangerous.
I don't think that's right.
Andy. I'm sorry, Thad. I think.
Yeah, you said it's my turn. I'm curious. The normal shield gives you a plus 20, right?
Yes.
So the calculation on here where it has my passive block, partial block, and full block.
Correct.
Those should take that 20 in. No?
The 20 is in addition because you can only apply your shield against 2 attacks.
Okay,
You
so
can do
earlier...
passive against everybody.
So earlier, when we were doing the plus 7, a full block for me is actually a plus 50.
Correct, but you don't get the full block because
I understand that.
Okay.
And you said it was 25% of the 50, right?
No, 25 of the 50. I'm confused about.
Okay, when I split when I used
When
my
you
block for
block
her and block for I only gave him a plus
20.
Plus 7.
Plus 7, but that was because you put your shield only in front of them, minus the 25 because you're not because of the just base difficulty, plus your 12 or 13, which came out to the 7 is how it's calculated. Your passive block, your partial block, your full block only applies to you.
Okay, so where is the maneuvering on here? My max pace, total maneuver penalty minus. My base movement rate right now is 22.
For a walk?
So it says BMR 22.05.
Right, so that's going to be equivalent to the walk.
Okay, and that is how many X's?
We'll go
22 is 4 squares.
4 squares.
He can't walk 4. None of us can walk more than 1.
In one action point.
Right.
Okay. So the base movement rate, the BMR, is for the full round.
All right.
So you can go every action point you can take 1 square, or you can walk forward and attack.
That's what I'm trying to do. Walk the 2 hexes forward to the closest guy.
Right. So you just take 2 actions, and because you can make the attack at the same time, your penalty is minus 25.
Okay.
And does he get the charge?
Does not for a walk. Because he's taking his time to move up to him. So he can take a bigger penalty if he runs.
Okay.
And then get a charge bonus on the size.
It's not worth it.
Right, and for your size, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand
Mechanically,
mechanics of what it is.
Yeah.
So I have okay, what's his DB?
Okay. His DB is lost. Now, if you have footwork,
I do.
that you get that bonus versus the 25 for the movement penalty.
All right, so my footwork is 5, so it's only a 20 penalty.
20 penalty.
Okay.
Because you're trained to approach the enemy.
All right, so I start with a 10 skill.
His defensive bonus is 14.
Minus 14. Okay. So I start with a -4. Much fun. Fumble.
Okay. This is a dagger weapon.
Yeah, it's a dagger.
Melee fumble, dagger, one-handed melee roll.
Pot 3 again.
Oh, that's good. Your palms are sweaty. You're nervous. Goblins up there. You're still trying to figure out why you're here fighting them.
Was it knees weak heavy?
I was debating
This morning, my mom made spaghetti.
Well, hopefully no one's dropping bombs.
I swear to God, when we go to play this, I'm not playing level 1.
Okay, we'll see. I'm not planning on starting everybody at level 1 regardless.
Good.
This isn't that much harder than prior a Rolemaster where everybody started at level 1.
I fucking hated it back then, too.
We generally lose a lot more characters at level 1.
I was just going to say, this is actually, as a spellcaster, this is way easier.
Yeah, spellcasters are much faster.
Yeah, I mean, like every melee attack so far, or at least a lot of the attacks have been in the negatives to start off with.
I would have had 0 spells cast so far.
I'm gonna try the.
1.
I'm gonna try to
One.
numb the
About 2
bowman
actions.
again. That one right there. Yep.
It's round 4. You cast a shield. You
Fumbled
cast
my bow.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Andy. I missed what you were
No,
saying.
I'm gonna try to numb the
There's 2
bowman.
actions technically. Nothing really happened.
Yep. Okay. Right there.
You can say you only get 2 actions.
Get awesome.
So, minus 25.
I'm glad we haven't saved you.
It is 46.
Fumbled my bow.
Okay, 46 is what you
With
got.
minus, yeah, it was minus 20 for the.
Yeah, he failed.
Fired.
All right.
Is
So-
that confused for a duration?
No, not confused. No.
Cast shield.
No.
So
Okay.
one of his limbs
Okay.
randomly
Okay.
is completely numb and useless for concentration.
Okay. So he is numb.
What counts?
We'll say even a leg, odd an arm.
Okay.
You went there. I
roll.
was thinking neck.
Uh-huh.
Even. So one of his legs go numb. He slumps over, cries out in confusion. So William, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to cast confusion on this goblin,
Okay.
the one that's
Right next to Thad.
no, the one farther from it,
Okay.
on the opposite side.
Okay. Not sure how many goblins we got up there. I know you guys took a few of them out.
We have 3 fighting that one, or casting
That one. Okay.
So 35 skill, normal range. So no range bonus brand. 4 rounds. I don't think I have any negatives.
Okay. Unless your power points are low, but
Well, not yet. Oh, there's negatives for the level 2, so minus 20. Should be solid about this.
One more spell and I'm
One more spell, you're at negatives.
in negatives. Yeah, I think it finally goes down.
109.
109.
Do the thing.
Okay, well he got a 67. So it's a failure. Is it modified by duration?
Yes, 5 for every. One turn of confusion for every 5 levels. For every
Okay.
5 difference.
Okay.
One away, so 67.
Yeah.
8.4 rounds.
8.4 rounds. Okay, so 8 rounds of confusion. Okay.
Turn him around.
Sure. Okay, so that's going to take them to their turn. So that guy, 1 round of confusion. The other guy, 1 round of confusion. The guy who just numbed his leg cries out.
These disability spells are nice.
He drops his bow and starts rubbing his leg like, ah!
Yeah, he's not sure why his leg suddenly went to sleep. He's focused on that for now. That leaves us, I believe, 1 archer.
Yep.
Okay. How many people are not engaged?
6. Everyone's at 1.
Everybody but
I'm
1?
the only one engaged. Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Oh, they put a ring on.
And okay, so we'll go with the ones that are in the front there because everybody else is retreating.
Okay.
So
I would pay money to
the
see
guy in the middle.
That's me.
Okay, which defense?
That's all right. She's gonna spell.
I have a shield.
You have shields?
Safety song. I swear to God, she has to sing it.
So it's passive 1439. Because of the shield.
Who gets a 75?
I've ever seen the video.
I'm sorry, 79.
Jesus Christ.
Playing a
He always
short
gets-
bow.
Short bow, yes.
He's definitely going to hit me.
79.
In a fool the entire.
It's 5 and then 25%.
No, I've seen the video. I can't remember.
4.
Okay.
No critical.
crazy.
Nope. Okay.
We were in this.
And then the other guys, the one on this side of the board is confused. Yeah, these are the melee guys.
Oh,
That guy's confused. We have 1. Do we have anybody engaged?
yes.
Yeah, me and
Okay.
one of them.
So that one's going to take a strike at you.
Okay.
What is your defense?
I mean, I'm not quite sure. So
Okay.
I have my passive, my quickness DB, and my passive dodge, right?
Correct.
But I don't get my shield, or
You
the
do
plus
get your,
20
you
my
get your
shield.
shield now, the plus 20.
Okay.
Because you've used your action, so your
Alright.
shield is recharged.
So that
But
would
all
be,
you get is you can either take the plus 20 and either your passive shield or your passive dodge.
Passive
Okay.
for passive.
Yeah, and so that would be a 34.
34. Okay. And his skill, short sword, he gets a 23. That's going to miss you. Okay. And then the other one walks up towards the guy with the rifle.
That's me.
Okay. So
Run.
he has to run. He runs up. He's not going to make an attack because he can't hit much anything. at 75. Okay.
Do you have a shield?
No.
Just wait until you roll like 2
Ben.
in a row.
Drop my bow.
the same.
Draw my sword.
Okay.
Does your quick draw thing work for that?
No. Quick load.
It's just quick.
So 1 action to draw your sword.
Yeah.
You want to swing at a minus 25 or you want to take your time?
Swing at minus 25 and then partial dodge.
Okay, so if you partial dodge, it's going to be 2 actions. So you're going to be at minus 75 on your attack. Unless you want to carry your attack over. Partial dodge takes 2 actions.
Yeah, 1 action, draw my sword, partial dodge, and then I have 1 attack. 1 action point.
1 action to attack, which takes 4 normally.
I thought melee was 1
attack with 1 AP.
You can't technically with 1,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's going to take 2.
Okay.
So you can start your attack and then resolve it next round.
I'll just do attack, no partial dodge or anything. So 3 action points with so it's minus 25.
Correct. And he has a 14 defense.
So net -3.
Okay. Maybe 3.
You have an 11 skill.
I have a 22. Minus 25.
And minus 14.
Oh, minus 14. Oh, okay.
A 40 or 50 skill? That's pretty impressive.
No, I have a 20. Stop moving, mouse.
Showed that magic.
He's developing Tourette. I have a stop perfect mouth.
So I have a short sword, so it's
Pulls a mouse out of his pocket. Throws it at the enemy.
So you're a medium attack
yeah.
versus a small target, so it's a large attack.
It starts small.
we don't have
It's
round-
short sword is small. So you can go to
I don't really either.
Yeah.
Most creatures are going to be medium to avoid that whole problem.
And the other, there's like a girl.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's still like their own.
She's not.
Especially when I don't want to minus 3 and then minus 15 total. So whatever.
Absolute
63.
just is. She's
Not even on the cheat.
person who's
Yes.
on this.
Okay. So Jen,
I'm in trouble.
Oh, I'm at the end of the hexes. Can I move back further still?
she's like, sure, but nobody's even paying attention to you back there.
Yeah, the other half of your
Well,
brain
then I'll
is
just hold
fighting you.
defense.
Okay, I mean, they're literally not paying attention to you. They're shooting at the other people.
Watch his knocking.
So you can be full defensive. You don't want to do anything, or now's the time to grab your sling and shoot things.
Or you can put a spotlight on someone.
Or you could do a spotlight or do a
Spotlight
spell.
only goes on me though. It
Yes.
doesn't
I
go
thought you
on
can.
someone.
I thought you can move it.
Just
change the
back
angle
onto
that
her.
goes
She'd
on.
be like, over here. And then
You
she
can
can
change the
I can't
angle of the
put it on
spotlight
somebody
is on her, but
I
you
don't
could
want it on me.
you could do other spells that could enhance the group.
Sleep.
I don't have enhancing spells.
Yes, you do. You're a bard. I chose your spells.
I know you chose my spells.
I know you do.
some of them are.
I have entertaining spells. I have controlling songs,
Yeah.
and I have sleep.
But sleep is a good choice.
I mean, I'll slit his throat if you put him to sleep.
Yeah, this entire
Or you can put the fighter to sleep and make
I don't think that's a good idea.
This entire
They murdered him. You run away.
Yeah. What you didn't know is we're actually teamed up with the goblins who are getting the weekly sacrifice.
That's right. We brought the
Just
fighter out
gotta
there.
get you onto the stone, man. Onto the stone.
I know your instinct is to run, which is perfectly fine and perfectly plausible in a Rolemaster setting. However, these characters are intentionally throwaway, so rather than running, try out any mechanic that you are confused by to know how it works.
Well, let me try and put one of them to sleep.
Okay. Pick one.
That one.
The one next to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
you can hit him if it's not moving.
It might be.
You haven't seen the way I roll in Rolemaster. Fucking more likely stab myself.
So you said all I have to do is get a one or better.
A one or better, the spell works. Whether or not it puts them to sleep is separate based on what you're told.
So much easier to fuck people
I
up
got
with
a-
spells than it is
You
to
got 'em
stab
one.
them.
I actually got 49.
49 total. Okay, then they make a saving throw versus that number.
Yeah,
so the
it's-
higher you get, the
Unless
better.
them casting the spell,
But
it's them resisting.
They have to resist it. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't realize you turned that on.
Did I take a penalty?
And
For what? Stop.
No, I didn't.
Sorry.
So it's not a 49, it's a 67.
67.
I got a +9.
I was going to say, you have skill with your.
Well, 49 plus 9 is not 67. So.
It's a 58.
She had subtracted
Okay.
instead of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what your
I
modifiers are.
don't know why.
You
I
pull out your
subtracted
lute, you start strumming, and he promptly falls asleep. Collapses down on the ground. So one round he will be asleep.
And then I do take a penalty for casting a spell.
You lose 1 point of power points,
Okay.
or 2 if it was a second level spell.
It was 1.
Okay, so 1 power point. And I know you cast asleep previously, so I think you're 2 down.
Yes.
What song did you sing?
Yeah, lullaby.
Good night, sweet.
There you go. Same thing you said.
Matt.
Terrible whisper.
Go to sleep. Switch pillow over there.
Yeah, I'm going to be casting a spell, but I'm trying to find the attack chart for it. Where are the attack? I have to order cast to do it anyway, but
Okay.
go big or go home.
Yeah.
Well,
So
why go
those-
with shock pull and then go bigger?
That's the biggest thing I got. It's a second level spell.
Name.
Bolt of intense charged light is shot from the palm of the caster. Results
So
are determined on the lightning bolt attack table as a minuscule attack.
You have a lightning bolt.
So why don't you do in the fine lightning bolt?
So it's lightning bolt, shock bolt 1. Okay, and it's a minuscule, you said, so it's
Yes.
a -4 stage. So it's medium, minuscule is actually on the table. So it's page 194.
Of the Spell law?
Yeah, the core law.
Core law.
Core law has all the attack tables. And it has the minuscule table there for convenience.
Oh, it's firebolt.
Well, you put 194.
So I'd add like 7 to it. There we go. Bolt lightning. Minuscule.
Okay.
All right.
First you cast your spell, that's normal.
All right.
Okay. Then I get a 1.
I already rolled open and low once. All right, spell went off.
Okay, so you cast the spell. Now you get a free attack action with it, using your normal directed spells attacks.
First off, I would have stepped closer. Point blank is the only way I get bonuses? Well, then I'm not going to step closer.
Okay.
Because shock bolt, yeah, 25 feet. I don't need to go closer.
Okay.
That's stupid.
Well, point blank is like right next to him.
I know.
Okay.
I wait. Is this where I was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still am going to move a
There.
foot to there.
And shoot the one next to the ranger?
Yep.
Okay.
See what happens. Doozy. I missed.
Okay. Did you? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because he's got his DB still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on the chart before his DB.
Now,
And the fact he's in combat.
technically, there is a section about shooting into melee fights.
It's right here.
Okay, there's a modifier for it. I haven't read that paragraph specifically, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. As far as I'm concerned for this, if you got a clear line of sight, you shoot them.
So mine's 20.
Okay, just based on it?
Yep.
Okay. George.
I'll shoot the active archer.
Active archer, which is back there. Okay.
That guy's numbed.
Yep.
So
He's numb to the pain.
Go for it.
yeah.
So the minus 10 and the 14 DV, and then my minus 20.
Yeah.
Do it at home.
Okay.
Got it. You missed? Okay. Your arm's just too sore.
Yep. It's just a straight
Ben.
roll at this point.
He's down.
They're counting on you taking him out.
Let's see if he is it.
Until 5 more rounds.
To his advantage.
One more round for me.
I'm
5 more
gonna step
rounds.
over him
Okay.
and engage this guy
Okay.
who's confused.
Yeah. Okay, now, when he's confused, he can fight back if he's engaged. So you still get to stab him,
But
but he automatically is able to fight back. So it will free him up from that, if that matters to you.
Okay. Then I will just. I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of a bunch of kids.
I get that. I mean, the role playing is pseudo. I'm not too worried about it. It's figure out mechanics that you can do. That's why I'm covering as much as I can.
You got the bloodlust now.
Huh?
You got bloodlust now.
Well,
I don't think he's actually hurt anybody.
so this guy, he's on the ground unconscious.
He's asleep.
So I could just finish him off.
Sure.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because there's no mechanics involved in that. So
Well,
I
first off, second off, you're a kid.
yeah, I'll step over. Well, they're also, we'll talk about that later.
That's irrelevant.
Not a daily activity.
This guy's a shepherd who's protecting flock. They're vermin. It would be the equivalent of
I have no problem with that. If you want to eliminate him because he's a threat and you're thinking, I'm a warrior, that's the tactical thing to do, go for it.
So I'm gonna step over him and stab the other guy.
Okay, so you step over to him. As soon as you engage him, his confusion for you is gone.
That's fine.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
He's still confused. He steps away. He's confused. He says, well, I don't know what's going on. He just
That's fine.
defends himself.
Okay.
That's fine.
Change what I'm gonna do then.
So my base skill.
Okay?
Work out how that works in combat. And I guess I'd be going against the confused.
Base skill's 30. What's the DB?
His DB is the 14.
Okay, minus 14, and then I took a move action, so I'm at 25.
25 off, minus your 12 that you gain for footwork.
Okay.
13 off.
So it's just normally a 25, and then a 50, and then
There's a couple ways you can calculate it. It depends on.
it's not a percentage of the skill.
It's never a percentage.
Okay.
Okay, it's based off of a penalty of if you're walking across the field to him, it's minus 25. If you're running across the field to him, it's 75. But if you are using specifically less actions for your attack, it's minus 25 also per action.
Okay.
So you can look at it as I don't start my attack until I'm halfway there, and then I only get 2 actions on my attack, or I start swinging as I move towards them, and I'm walking, so I have a movement penalty.
Okay, so I have 5 points of 5 points of skill and footwork.
Okay. So that gives you a minus 20 for the movement instead of 25
So that puts my base skill at 4, negative 4
after his defenses.
after his defenses.
Okay.
I miss.
Okay. And a lot of it for you at your skill really comes down to I got to stand there and strike at them. Okay. Which is why when they moved up, they didn't even bother to attack because they were at minus 75. There's no reason to attack at that point. Andy.
You're gonna think again?
I'm gonna use my brain again.
You're still concentrating on a spell, right?
I am. So concentration doesn't take any turns. Just
Takes 2 actions.
Your actions.
takes 2 actions to concentrate. Okay. I'm going to concentrate, and then I'm going to prepare using 2 of these round, and then in the following
next
2
round.
round, and then I can cast another
The
spell.
third round, yes.
That with the remaining 2, I can no. Well, even with
Assuming you concentrate the whole time,
yeah.
preparation takes
Oh, it'll
4 actions.
because I'll have to use 2 again next round for the concentration.
Right.
What are you trying to cast?
Something higher.
You have a level 3 spell somehow?
Hard stop.
So can we cast whatever spells as long as we take the deduction, or whatever we've got 2 in?
Whatever level of rank is the maximum spell you can cast.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I don't think you
Yeah.
have higher than level 2 anymore.
No, because we can't.
But by level 5, you could be casting 10th level spells.
yeah, that was kind of what I was like.
Okay, I was
Follow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how it can get kind of crazy.
That's
Yeah.
really quickly.
yeah. I was really wanting to do. I wanted to do
Now,
something on the.
you cast that 10th level spell, you burn 10 power points.
Right.
And they go quick.
You bet,
So-
right. Oh, absolutely.
How do you cast level 50 spells if it only goes up to level 20?
The game doesn't stop at 20.
Oh, I figured based on the
There is no limit to the game.
Oh, I figured based on the
Officially.
character sheet.
I have 20 because we've never played beyond that level.
That
I
makes
don't even think we've got to level 10 before.
I think we got to 12 or 13 once.
I will
Me.
concentrate.
Okay.
So the guy stays numb,
Okay.
and then I will pull out my dagger because I can use my hands to do what I want, and move 1 space towards Ben.
Okay.
Not to stab you, Ben.
Okay. Just to move towards Ben to stab him. Got it.
That's what he said.
Okay, William.
I am going to jog up to this
Trying to
goblin.
keep track of the time because I know you're limited.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Jog up to the goblin.
Okay.
And how many actions does it take to jog?
Jog is a minus 50 if you run up to him.
Then I'm.
If you jog up.
That'll be the round. I'm just trying to get cover behind the goblin.
Okay, which is fine. Okay. Now, one thing that hasn't come up yet when you have multiple foes, you can sidestep around them to flank them. You get a bonus if you're flanking them or if you are behind them. The game automatically, if like Thad was fighting a goblin by himself and he said, okay, I'm going to use my movement to rotate around him, the goblin gets a free rotate with him.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so 1-on-1 you can't get around behind him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
2-on-1 he has to choose: does he follow you as you go around him, and open his back to the other person?
That makes sense.
Okay. The goblins. We got one guy's asleep. He's going to start waking up. One guy is numb. He's going to drop his bow and stagger forward 2 squares for his round. And then the other one's confused, but then one of them gets to fight back against. We got 2 of you. He's going to go for the guy who's actually trying to hit him. What's your defense?
What did we determine it was? It was
39 or something.
14 plus
Actually, a foe he can
20,
target?
so 34.
He can, because you're right next to him.
Okay. I didn't know if that was how the confusion worked. I haven't technically targeted him, so am I a foe? in his confusion.
Um,
I haven't attacked him, so
valid. You haven't well.
I moved up to him and I'm hiding behind him. So if he counts that as a foe, that's fine.
Hiding behind him is irrelevant. If you're making something hostile that has to defend himself, then that would break through his confusion.
All right. Well,
You haven't done that technically yet, so he goes for Thad because he's
34.
He's smart enough to at least do that, and he gets like a 45-ish, which isn't going to hit you.
Okay.
Okay. The other one over by Ben. What's your defense?
19.
19. Okay. He loses track of his character sheet. 19, you said?
Yes.
Gets a 93 with a short sword. Anybody has a short sword?
What they wouldn't be under?
Short sword? The arming sword.
Arming sword, small.
Medium, small.
Small arming sword.
It's a 90.
And it's going to be one level below that.
I thought we were
Right?
turning a dagger was the same table.
No.
No?
Not.
Okay.
The dagger has its own table because it's its own size already.
All right, all right.
So
If you need a dagger,
there's
I have one.
Oh, I have one. I have it right here on the screen. It's just
Oh wait.
I was-
So.
because I have their.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 ZK.
I have their
ZK is
sword.
going to be,
So
we'll
that
say,
means
5
you
points.
said it would be on the small.
And then
not
a
the medium
ZK
sword,
is
or
going to be a
dagger
K
was
with
the-
minus 20.
Shouldn't he not be getting a critical at all? Because it's the very
Because
first.
it's a
It's
short,
It's a short sword.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
that's crazy.
Which the mechanics of that, because I rolled a 61,
Big as London.
it doesn't make it an 11.
And fight one battle for 10 hours. And then go home at the end of the night, having fought one battle.
That's how it
You
used
see
to
why?
be.
You can do that in Pathfinder too.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I've done that with every, especially when we only played 3 or 4 hours. Doesn't matter what game we played.
I'm talking about when we were kids and we were fucking showing up at 2 and leaving at 2.
Well, we're hopefully a bit faster.
We're almost done with this combat, guys. It's only midnight.
Arguably, we are almost done with this combat. But that's only because people have to leave. So, I don't know where the K is.
Did you see Tanglewood's getting reworked?
You're either confused.
What? Did you see Tanglewood's getting reworked? Yeah.
Okay, fumbles.
They're removing the kitchen loop spot.
Okay. ZK, I rolled whatever.
61.
61. So mechanically, what that means is a 61 is 56 to 65. This drops it by 2 level, makes it a 36 to 45. It catches you behind the knee, does 3 points of damage. You have a penalty of 10. Whatever these marks are that I'm not familiar with. Obviously, I gotta get more. There they are. Okay. So these things. First one is staggered, which is a new condition for them. And knocked prone because it catches you behind the knee. And then that is a fatigue penalty. So the minus 10 is just a straight fatigue penalty. You're knocked to the ground and then you're staggered.
It's a lot.
Okay. Staggered means you lose 1 action point on your next action.
Ow.
Okay. That's the mechanic of it. We didn't have action points in the previous system. That's why it's a new condition. Okay. Are there any others in melee or close to melee?
I am.
That with the goblins? Okay.
I am.
You're close to melee, but he already attacked.
Oh.
I was looking for other goblins that need to attack. Okay. So in the interest of time, because I know you need to leave, the rate the goblins are going, they're probably going to be defeated. Presumably doing some little damage to you. This should at least give you the basics of what you do. Now, the only other thing, we didn't quite get that far. On round 10, and every minute of combat, everybody make a fortitude save. Or skill roll. Let's see what the actual skill is. Now endurance. Endurance. And you need a 76 or better. Fortitude.
So it doesn't matter what we're.
If you're active in the fight, whether you're casting a spell, shooting a bow, or attacking, you still roll. If you're just standing there, you don't have to.
Oh, that's. What do you need?
You need a 76 or better to avoid most of the effects. 101.
Which group is
That
that?
was 70 right.
Okay. It's not impossible because open-ended. It's unlikely. Highly unlikely. Okay. What that means is at the end of 10 rounds, you get fatigue. If you made a 76, you lose 1 point of fatigue. If you did not, you lose 2 points of fatigue. And if you get 101, you don't get tired at all.
Plus
Okay.
Wow, what does the fatigue do?
the bug.
-5 for each level.
Yeah.
Okay. And the idea being, I mean, the fighters should have endurance, stat-wise, etc. They're going to be able to fight a lot longer than the spellcasters. They're going to get tired more from fatigue, assuming they're managing their spells and not burning through their power points, which I think several of you are close to or at penalties for spellcasting.
If I cast one more, me too.
Okay.
One more
Is
spell.
the endurance bonus
Fortitude.
right next to the power?
no, it's
on the
on-
front
It's
page.
the fortitude. It's in your skills.
on,
What I'll probably do is
22.
on the character sheets, I'll add a section for a lot of these common things, so that you don't have to keep referencing back to the skill sheet. And some of this is also just a matter of getting used to it.
Where's fortitude?
Yeah, you can make like a field box that has like, okay,
Here's your
fighter
key numbers for
yeah, a
combat.
fighter has these basic skills that they would use typically in combat, or
Right.
the wizard is
Things like the combat maneuvers, etc. If you move, here's your penalties.
Or what you could do is like make a drop down so that the player can select 10 skills or whatever
That's what you do.
and have it all and go, okay, I want to make this my fortitude, and then it populates it with
The details.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that previously where you had the options for that, and that's relatively easy to do. But most of the combat things like your footwork and your running and all that, etc., are the same for everybody. But you need to know what those numbers are because they affect your other penalties. So I could also link
So
those
we're
to the common penalties like movement, calculating your footwork into it already. Okay.
So we need to get 100.
101 means you don't lose any fatigue.
Okay.
76 to 100, you lose 1 point. Anything less, you lose 2 points. Unless you roll negative, and then there's bigger issues.
And you do that
Every 10 rounds. Okay? The idea being, if you have a long, protracted fight, you're going to get tired. Now, the enemy has to do the same thing. They're going to get tired too because they're fighting the whole time.
Even with an 80 roll, I got 51.
Well, but the point is, that's why those skills all come in. That's why all the skills are important. Where a lot of games you can ignore skills because you don't really need them. They're important. Okay.
That's the biggest challenge right now is even for those of us that have played it before extensively. There's so many new or
Different skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the roads we dare to walk and woods we should not name, there's none like Thornwatch after dusk when lanterns burn again. The tower cracked, the stone ran wild, the dark laid heavy claim, but small hands held and would not yield, and fire returned to flame. So fill your cup and raise it high, let every heart burn bright, for Briar's folk and Thornwatch both still stand and sing tonight. They laughed at us in yellow eyes from bramble root and stone. They painted war on wooden men and claimed the road their own. But laughter fades when courage stays and fear outlives its spite. The game they thought was theirs to win turned hard and fair that night. So fill your cup and raise it high, let every hearth burn bright, for Briar's folk and Thornwatch both still stand and sing tonight. The waystone hums more soft than before, its fever cooled and bound. The caravans will find their way where steady hearts are found. And should the watch grow thin again, or shadows test its might, remember who first walked the road and brought the morning light. So fill your cup and raise it high, let every heart burn bright. For briars, folk, and thornwatch both still stand and sing tonight. So here's to songs and wooden swords, to friends who would not run, to every child who faced the dark and fought till dawn was won. For towers tall may guard the land with steel and watchful sight, but stories guard